Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Oh, her outfit eaten down. Where is Ava? The TDS.
Thanks.
Hello.
Alright, wait.
It's back.
Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Alright. We have Brogan's music playing.
Hi Sunny, hi Lil Dude, hi Mello. Good morning Melissa. Hi
We
sweetie.
even have a Sunny song.
No, I miss Ava. Bring her back.
That's it. Oh, sorry, Mustache. I just
Hi
deleted
Broken
one of your
Volley
songs.
23.
Oh my goodness, guys. Wait,
Hey,
wait.
Brogan.
I did not even get the freaking... Oh. I didn't even
Hi
get
Lawrence, hi Mustache.
the TTS up. Thank you, Mello. 1 second.
LMFAOJK
Where's
my
my
bad, no
opera?
cap, straight fire, no S. Hi
Our new
Lawrence.
favorite Ava
What a
TTS.
cute dress. Hi Brogan. Hi Mustache.
Thanks, J Skim. Alright, do we have, alright, so, okay, alright.
Hi Brogan,
Mello,
hi
thank you
Mustache,
so
hi Lil
much.
Dud.
Sweetheart.
Hi Brogan, hi Mustache, hi Lil
I don't
Dud.
want to say sweetheart like that. I sound like old
Hi
lady.
Mustache. Hi Mustache.
Mustache just said hi to himself. I wanted to put your
Y'all
name
call
as
me
Mello
obsessed,
for
y'all are
short.
literally sitting on Mel S Twitch, how TF you get here so
But
quick.
then I made the M too
Y'all
small.
call me obsessed, y'all are literally sitting on Mel S Twitch, how TF you get here so
Mello
quick.
Dot
I like the dress.
Almighty.
I like the dress.
Family name first.
We're real fans glass. We're real fans glass.
Oh my god, you all love my dress so much. Thank
The
you.
TDS is
It's
doubled.
really pissing me off
The TDS
because
is doubled.
these piss me
Hi
off.
glass LOL.
These, well, it's okay.
Hi,
It's
glass
a type
LOL.
of outfit. Oh my god, Mello,
Mustache
that's
spider,
crazy.
y'all are obsessed.
Alright, wait.
Mustache spider,
Alright, so
y'all
let
are
me go through
obsessed.
all this freaking
For
shit.
some reason.
What is this?
For
Is an
some
Ava?
reason. God damn, I've been here for 4 years at almost our 5-year anniversary. God damn, I've been here for 4 years at
I
almost
hear
our 5-year
myself. I
anniversary.
muted that. I swear to god I muted
TDS
that.
is doubled.
Okay. I'm
TDS is
fixing it.
doubled.
I'm fixing it, you bitches.
I waited in line all night long, where is Ava? I waited in line all night long, where
Ava
is Ava?
multilingual.
Can I turn blurbs back on?
Can I turn blurbs back on?
It is a nice dress.
It is
You
a
look
nice
like
dress.
Nicole Belafonte if she was a feminist.
Speech chat works
You
on.
look like Nicole
Speech
Belafonte
chat works
if
again.
she was a
Speech
feminist
chat works
millennial.
again. Speech chat works again on
Show outfit.
Chrome, but fuck it. I like
Wow,
Ava
keep
more.
it this way.
I like Ava. Yeah, fuck. I don't want that speech chat
Keep
no
it this
more.
way.
Yeah, I agree. Okay,
I
so
like
Ava,
it.
give me a second.
Ava,
Alright, I got this from Kenya.
keep it double.
It's one of the. Okay, I
Two
have
voices.
like 2 other outfits like this.
Why are
So
they both
basically,
on
it's
at
the
the
kind
same
of dress that. Or okay.
Mel is repeating
It's
like
also,
the
I
TDS.
have.
They call me Ziggs, played Baka for 50 bits. Glass is lotion
I
on
have
right
2
now.
other outfits I got from
F
the
all
Must
of you.
Market. So there's this one, which I wore in one of my Instagram
Girl, you
dance
ate
videos.
OMG.
Right? So this one's a
Very nice,
like a jumper
Melissa.
or a romper. This one's a romper.
New
And
Ko-Fi
this one
shop
is the
sale from
jumper that I'm
Kuro.
obsessed with. This is like one of my favorite outfits now. And both of
Oh,
them,
I love the color on the romper.
all of them, you can tie in
think
various
her
ways. So you
computer
can do
needs
it like so it's on the neck
Hello,
like
sluts
this.
and hoes.
So you can do it like so it's like
the-
this, wait. Like this.
What if we just
You know,
come
like
to chat
this.
one day and
Or you can
we
do
just
like
don't talk
one-sided,
and you just
like
sit here
this.
quietly? That dress has a
Or
lot
you can
going
do it
on.
how
I
I'm
don't
wearing
even
right now.
know what it's
Or
showing.
you can do it however you want.
Hi Mel,
Hi,
hi
Tofu.
Chit. Girl, you ate that so bad.
Right, I love making more messes
Idubi.
for myself.
She can't hear us. Imusta.
But this pisses me off because like so they make this thing like super thick, like the strap super thick so that you have the
On the
freedom
neck
to do
is
many
halter
things with.
tie.
But then it's like so fucking big
Now
and then
you
I
look
gotta
like
figure out how to
Nicole
like
Belafonte is she was a feminist millennial.
make them look even,
Brogan.
make it so they don't move, and then
It's
this
just
shit
changed to
happens.
Spanish.
You see, it pisses
Around
me
the
off.
back is called
Yeah,
baby
you can make it
tie.
so the tie goes on the front and
Oh.
shit.
Oh. Imusta. Why
Is this sped up?
so sped
I have a
up
different
element
Ava
here?
on. This is the multilingual
Oh.
Ava. It's
Too much
fucking
management.
pimple. I want it to die.
Oh.
Yeah, it's annoying. But like if you get it down, You get it down. You don't need to fix it anymore. All right. Hi, Brogan. Hi, Lil Dude. Hi, Sunny.
When
Hi,
I
Mello.
say hi,
Thank you again,
mustache,
Mello. Hi,
she's
Lawrence.
talking in Mexican.
Really?
Why is
Hi, Mustache. Hi,
S
J
voice
Skim.
special?
I don't know. Let me
When
hear it.
girls
Hi,
were that
Glass.
with some super fat titties, I be bouts tavas. Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Hello, Ziggs.
No, I mean the song is sped up LMFAO.
Ooh, you use some
Y
sound
musta.
alert?
Look. Y musta. It's in like 300x
What?
fast. Are there people on that dress?
Hi.
Mustache
Are there
Mexican's not a
people
language, you
on?
son of
No,
a bee.
I think it's like flowers.
Oh.
What? Is it people?
Did you finish your water yesterday, Bookie? Y musta.
I don't know because
turn
I think I
blurps
did.
on?
Yeah. Well,
It's in
yes.
Mexican.
That's really weird.
Y
Alright.
musta.
What the hell?
I think some, but he needs to relax. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
It is on multilingual, Ava. Mellow.
Oh yeah.
Thank you so much, Mellow. You
Slay
freaking
mellow.
nice human
All mellow.
being. Generous human being. I'm gonna
Bad bitches gift subs.
try not. I agree. Bad bitches do gift subs. Thanks so much, Mellow.
Oh,
Who got
yeah,
one?
yeah.
Poop feast, car accident, tangy babe, Peter family, and dainty 2D. Thank you.
OMG, here goes mustache with this.
This is
Oh
a
my
TikTok
god,
song.
oh my god, oh my god. PS being weird to the TDS. Big ups, Peter family.
Hi, Dainty.
Y musta.
I don't,
Almighty
first of all,
mellow.
I don't want Mustache to have a special
Bingoa.
voice because he doesn't behave
my
here,
Gucci-ness.
and he just and out of everyone, he does not deserve a fancy name. I mean,
Doobie
voice.
bra
Hi,
yippee.
Doobie. Hi, Peter. And I can't concentrate when my dress isn't even.
Owned. Oh my Gucci-ness. Mustache spider, oh my goofiness league of legging. Should I turn custom TDS voice off? Brittany Benny did 9/11.
I got a different Ava going. Let's see if it fixed
Channel
it.
4.
Try-
ADP turn off touch STTS
I
off.
don't want to.
Oh my goofiness. He doesn't need TTS.
Yeah, just turn his TTS altogether.
Hello, Ava.
This is the
You're
regular
welcome,
Ava, the
everyone who
not.
got a sub. Enjoy the stream
multilingual.
and emotes.
Oh, that's so sweet
So
of
true,
you.
Sunny. Should I turn custom TTS voice off?
Did you notice how?
Melissa, did you notice how hostile
I know,
this
I don't
chat
know
is
why.
against Mustache?
Can you
Glass turn
help
off
us?
mustache
Why do you
TTS.
think?
Mustache spider, oh my Gucci-ness league of leggings. F-U-C-K mustache.
Fuck this dress.
You can't even fucking do that,
Fuck
class.
this dress.
I have to keep asking this in hopes Mel will see my message.
Should I turn
I
custom?
feel like every person here who quit at
Um,
least once, not
I
to
don't
mention
know.
a bunch of times, need to shut the fuck
I
up
haven't
and learn
decided.
from Mustache, who never left and.
I feel bad because I
Should
feel
I
like there's
run
like
custom
people like
TPS
Snow
off?
who have been saving up
I'm
forever or
getting
something.
dizzy.
I feel like Tofu's probably
Oh
been
my
saving
Gucci
forever.
nuts.
Some people have.
Mel, your bust isn't big enough for that dress. You can't even fucking do that, class.
First of all, I
Oh my
like
Gucci-ness.
being like a non-busty
tuck
person
yourself
that
in.
has like that shows
Oh my
like a lot
Gucci
of
nuts.
like what is this called again?
You guys
Sternum.
want to start playing games today? We can
Hello,
do
I
that.
see. Tuck myself
Oh
in.
my Gucci-ness.
Tuck myself in
Hi,
what?
Melissa. Nice dress. Okay, by Melissa.
Hi,
Oh my
goodbye,
Gucci-ness.
and thank you.
Lil Dude 29.
Alright.
I'm talking about the redeem. I can turn that off. Dress looks wonderful.
Oh yeah, so I don't know if I finished my drink because, thank you, because when I got to like this much left, there was so much
Glassy23, I
fucking
realized that
ginger,
after
and
my
I couldn't
apologies,
drink
I
it
wanted
without
to
like
hide in my
swallowing it all. So I had to
closet
fill it up with more
All
water.
the blurps are back on. I made them
Thanks.
shut up.
Oh my god, this is
Bad
driving me
bitches don't
insane.
listen
This
to a
is
big
driving me
code bitch
insane.
Who only got VIP by tricking Buggy. Lil Dude 29, don't come back. Glassy 23, okay.
She's
Hi,
got a frickin'
I'm in
point.
distress. I can't be saved.
Hi, Malcolm.
Sunny ISA haters stay mad zoomer. Is it bad to swallow ginger?
It's
I'm
not
a
bad. It just
disgrace.
tastes
I can't
gross. In
be
fact, it's
saved.
probably great for you, but like
Baby,
it
take
tasted
the dress
bad.
off ADP. Yay.
No, I'm gonna
I got
fix it.
TF out
It
of
was
him.
totally good for like an hour, and then I like started fucking
Lil
with it
Dude
to show you
29, I'm
guys,
kidding.
and now it got fucked up. I think it's okay now. All right, so first of all, I made eggs. I microwaved. I put some sharp cheddar cheese on it, and I made little potatoes.
If you
That's
quit this community
taste
once,
test.
you should have all your privileges revoked.
You what?
I was just testing.
I mean, I
LMFAO.
will say that's one reason
to
why
mention
Mustache
twice.
can't leave.
Come
Because
and get rid
he's
of Glass
loyal.
BS, becoming a fucking nuisance, starting to get under my nerves. I might pop a blood vessel. Mem potatoes. Now let's make a poll. Glass, you need to stop starting MFS on this shit. Did you quit this community? Shut the fuck up. How does it taste?
Delicious.
What the hell are you eating? Melissa, don't encourage him.
Potatoes,
Glass is using the
eggs,
community as a stepping
cheese.
stone. I left once, but have
Ooh.
way more watch time than Mustache. Get out of here, Mustache.
Yeah, but there is something to say for like half of this
That looks
community.
super Mel. Glass, I don't
has
count
left
her since you
at
were
one
just a
point.
sad BOI. Melissa,
And it
don't
really
encourage
says
him.
something for someone
Okay,
who
that's
has
yummy.
not left at all.
Melissa,
I
don't
will say
encourage
that.
him. I just ate a whole thing on chicken soup.
What kind of did you make it
Melissa,
yourself?
Please don't encourage him. OMG.
No, I will say
Yay. Mustache spider.
that is something I really appreciate
Breakfast bowl
about him.
S are the goat. You guys started it. You guys started it. Melissa, cut it out.
That's
Please
true.
do
You
this.
guys did start it.
Did you
I
make it
have to
yourself?
agree. Look, I have to agree. Yeah, I made it myself. You have to give credit where credit is due. Otherwise, any of the credit you
No,
give
it's from
won't
MS,
count.
which is kind of a bougie place, and it had some kind of barley in it. It was good.
Ooh.
Do not start
I
it with
found like
Mustache.
on
No, I
crossword
didn't
puzzle
start
that
Dude, I'm getting dizzy. No, I did not. He told me to shut up.
the fourth
Sonny
biggest
talked shit
produced
and found out. I get it. Mustache is
starch
really loyal. Eve
is
been here
barley
since the college
before
dorm days.
potatoes.
Time to ban some. This
The
is
hell?
all logged. I did not. He told me to shut up. The
OG
Bitch, bye.
Mellow.
what the fuck is this
Bitch,
conversation?
bye. I don't know. I'm
Wow.
trying to have my own conversation. I hate when I'm trying to talk to you guys and you just ignore me for yourselves. And it's like, why the fuck am I even here? You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Why Mustache should just make a stream. Honestly, Lil Dude should just stream.
I'm listening.
I know
Yay.
you are, Brogan. Thank you.
I threw a grimace shake. Don't ask me. I'll never tell. I looked to you as I mogged. And
I
now you're
can't
in
believe
Ohio. I
I
trade my
just
soul for a Riz diet
realized
and mewing. Take away their
That
voices.
I have hooded eyelids.
We're listening, but
For
you
some
and
reason, my whole
Patch and
childhood,
stupid.
when I was like really into makeup,
Silence
I
them.
thought
I tell
hooded
him to scream
eyelids
every
were
day.
like Asian person
Lil Dude
eyelids.
is the governor.
Hey, derailed. So I've always ignored those makeup
Hooded
tutorials.
eyelids.
Yeah,
Hey, derailed.
hooded eyelid is like where like half of
I
my
still don't know
eyelid
what hooded
disappears.
eyelids are.
It's
Big
it's
what
when
that
like
means.
half of, so like
What the fuck
for
is
example,
hooded eyelids?
if I make like my
Explain to me
eyeliner,
what
it's
hooded
really
eyelids
hard
are
to
in
do
car
wing
terms.
eyeliners on hooded
Honestly, I
eyelids
Googled it the
because you do
other
this
day,
and look, now you
and
can't
I
see this
literally
part.
Can't tell the difference between hooded and not hooded.
I couldn't. I
Nobody
did
ever
not think I had
explained it right.
hooded until recently, and
other
I wish
day.
I knew that,
Hi,
especially
Malcolm.
before getting permanent eyeliner on my eyes, because now I
Literally
finally
me
understand
too,
why it's not
OMG.
perfect.
Yo,
The biggest reason why it's not perfect.
Honestly, I really don't know what you're talking about, but I'm just going to shake my head in a dream in agreement.
In a dream.
Mog and Mediae. No one even sees the difference, Mel.
No,
Fuck you, Glass.
that's because you haven't seen the
It
other
looks
side.
exactly
The
same.
difference.
I think girls are just
No, it's
mentally
it's totally different.
unfair.
And I'm gonna test it out. I'm
I
gonna
threw a
test the
grimace
makeup.
shake. Don't ask me. I'll never
No.
tell. I looked to you as I mogged. And now you're in Ohio. I trade my soul for a Riz Giants and mewing. In a dream.
What you're supposed to do
Malcolm
with
the
hooded
goat,
eyelids.
ugly, ah.
to do your
Can someone
eyeliner. I've
show
never
me
tried
an
this
unhood
before.
eye?
So
Hooded eyes are a placebo.
probably
Like,
your
what does it
eyelids are
look like?
unhooded.
Hey, I just mugged
I
you,
don't think
and this
hooded
is
eyelids
crazy,
are
but
the
Sigma number, so risk
the
me maybe.
more common
When
one.
is Malcolm
All right,
getting
so
VIP?
you put the
I think
eyeliner
Andre the Giant
down
had a big one.
all the way to the end of your eye area.
I think mine are like yours.
Oh, that makes me so
Malcolm the
itchy.
goat, 12 you like eating
So you put it
banana
like
peels
farther
and
down,
throwing
like
away the
way
banana.
farther down.
Hi, John. Hey, John, how you doing?
And then
I cannot talk to or about Tatch anymore, or I'm going to gas LDS basement. So Sigma Glass bro, you eat popcorn with a spoon.
that's how you do
Hey, John, how you doing?
hooded
Hey, John, how you doing?
hooded
Sonny, I'm gonna indoctrinate your Zoomer ass.
hooded.
That looks the same.
That's because I didn't add very much. So basically,
Skibbity
you
toilet
go up
brain
here until the crease.
You
okay.
carve pumpkins with a box cutter.
You go
Malcolm
here
the
until
goat
the
12,
crease.
bro, you wear
the
Crocs
crease.
to work.
And then it's gonna go down.
I think
And
he
then
was
it's-
beef with Tom.
And then it's gonna go
I
back
thought
up.
hooded was like not being able to see your eyelid. I think
That's
these
what I
little
thought,
cells are going
too.
too far.
No, it's
It's
not.
pretty,
It's
though
a
I
type
like
of
it, but
it's a
hooded
type
eyes
of
cannot be here.
eyelid. That's what I thought. That's actually a monolid, I think.
How are you, by the way? Tofu Pixel, literally. I thought
I
it was
didn't
like
think
a
you guys
frog.
cared.
Appreciate the knowledge. Real. I'm going to head out now. This is
Melissa,
so
I love
educational.
you. What kind of eyelids do you have? Melissa, I
Lil
love
Dude
you.
29, this is not real.
You're doing great.
Hooded eyelids is when your eyelid grows up poor. Thanks for the stream, Melissa. Look at those great eyes you have.
I don't even
Will
want
you
to do
play
my
Sims
makeup
today,
anymore.
or I'll kill myself. You look like you hit yourself with an AP pen after
You
drinking
ate
milk
that
because you're
though. It
lactose.
look. Oh, I thought you
ate
play
that, though. It
Sims.
looks
I
much
thought
better.
I thought
I'm
Sunny
starting
said
to
she was
really
gonna kill
like this
herself.
TTS voice.
I love this
Omegalol.
TTS voice. I'm obsessed with
Tofu
it.
LMFO.
All right, I'm way too lazy.
Tofu Pixel. She
Tofu,
played
you
for
know, there's
hours
some
this
days
yesterday.
I wake up and I think about you, and I think
had to go to
about
bed
that I'm
fucking
genuinely
unfair.
worried about you.
WTF is VIP.
And I wonder about like if you're actually
Oh my
like genuinely
Gucci-ness.
clinically
Tofu
really
Pixel
depressed right
Bahura.
now.
I would never say I'm going to KMSBC. I will really do it.
Oh my
Don't
goodness.
worry about me. I
What are
don't
you
deserve
saying?
it.
Tofu's a pussy for
Is
saying it and not
tofu
doing
even
it?
real? Oh my Gucci.
Tofu, stop. Are you, Sonny, are you trying to say that Tofu's a pussy for always saying it but not actually going through with it?
Girl. Wow, Sunny. Nobody said that LMFAO stopped.
Maybe if you were a
after me.
man, Tofu,
Hypomania
you
big
know,
time
statistically
yesterday.
more
Wow.
men actually go
Let us
through
watch
with
Melly.
suicide because
Why
they
I'll
got
need to shut up.
balls.
Let us watch. Glass
Yeah.
23 WTF is VIP.
Listen,
I'm gonna write about you in my note. Not funny I didn't laugh your joke is so bad I would have preferred the joke went over my head and you gave up retelling me the joke to be honest. Shut up, Lumpy. That's the only good
this
thing
is
men
so
do.
dark. This is so dark. We would
Preach,
get
Tofu.
so canceled if
The
the
community is
different kind of
always riled
people
up
were
on
here.
Wednesdays, did you notice?
I did not
Yay,
notice that.
psychosis. When Tofu talks suicide, it's funny. When I do it, I get recommended therapy. Tofu is my god.
Well, like I said, I am a little genuinely
This always
concerned.
happens on Wednesdays.
But you're right. There are a lot
This
of double
TTS
standards
voice makes
here.
every comment better.
We love double
Glass
standards.
BC, we all know Tofu is mentally unstable.
we know that Glass is mentally
worry, I'm
unstable
medicated.
too. What are you on again? You've told me. You don't have to say.
Don't
here if
worry,
you
I'm
don't want.
medicated.
I want to try to get off my meds. It's like
Buy
how
one, get one
am I gonna
free
be
every
medicated my
Wednesday.
whole life? I actually maybe should. I don't know. I
Is
kind of want to go
anyone
off my
here
meds and
mentally
see how
stable?
important they are.
Don't worry,
Let's
I'm
see how much
medicated.
if I get
Lexapro.
bad.
Don't worry,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
medicated. Hi,
Lexapro
mustache.
made
Glass
my
and Tofu
vagina
are on different sides
numb.
of the spectrum.
I genuinely could not feel it. It's a horrible feeling.
Prozac THC coffee repeat. Now it's not Mexican. I'm on 10 milligrams of Lexapro and I feel like I
seems
need
very
about
little.
40.
You should
Lexapro made my
maybe
pussy
you
numb
should
as
raise
well,
it because
but
I was on
now.
Wellbutrin for years. Wow, I did a nice job on that. I was on Wellbutrin for years and I didn't feel like it was
This
doing
is
shit.
fetch.
And then I raised it to fucking 300
think
milligrams and
Elvis
I
porn
actually felt it and I was like,
exists
holy
mustache?
shit, it's actually doing what it's supposed to do.
Velvet's the diamond next to some people's name like Sunny and mustache. It highlights special chatters. You think Elvis porn exists, mustache? My internet is messing up. Lil Dude 29 couldn't tell you.
Maybe my eyeliner wouldn't be uneven if my eyes weren't uneven.
Elvis Paytas Hackman.
Oh, dude, I couldn't believe it. So I saw that for the first
Yeah,
time
they
yesterday.
raise
Did
it
she
every
announce it
30
before
days,
that?
But I needed to go up more way faster. We'll get
Oh,
new
so is that a
ISIS.
new thing for you?
Affirmations. Why did she name her girl Elvis?
Listen, you know,
Like I needed
the
up
more
10
I love you,
MGS,
the
like,
more I'll love
every
your
15
crooked
days.
eyes. Like, it's quirky,
Why
you know?
is the child
It's
named
unique.
Elvis?
Okay, actually, when she
Hi,
first did
pineapple.
that, I thought that was so annoying. Like, I was like,
Didn't
why? I
say
hated that
was
she named
mentally
her other
unstable fucker.
child Malibu Barbie, and then I
basically
hated
love
this one.
Lexapro like it stopped the bad thoughts
But
immediately.
now,
I'm
I
not
actually
unstable.
like Elvis.
Yeah, I just got prescribed it
You're a
last
little
month, BC.
unstable,
They took my
Glass.
fucking insurance.
That's so good,
Malibu
Tofu.
like the car.
They took your insurance?
Elvis a fire ass
I
name.
actually like the name Elvis for a girl. Not for a boy. I actually really like that name.
What are her children S names?
Malibu Barbie and Elvis. I don't like
Your
Malibu
kids
Barbie.
are gonna
I don't
be
like
so
that name
bullied.
still.
Did she
No,
just
Elvis
blast
is
unstable?
so fat.
I am not unstable.
It's
What are you
like
talking
what's
about,
in
Baby
what's a
Truth?
name that's
We were just going to
similar?
go wash over this. Elvis is a girl as well.
Glass, I've seen you write
And we're
like
just going to
300
gloss
messages
over
to me
this.
and then delete them
Your
all.
BC and my mama as
Like
oldest
20
child,
minutes
they
later.
Took my insurance when
I
turned
saw you
17.
go through the history of
He's
our
so
messages
fetch.
and delete the
Dick fuck.
history of messages from like the last 8 months.
Wait.
Real time.
You mean 2 years ago? Omegalol.
That was 1 year ago.
Wait. Similar to Elvis, like a Marilyn or 2 years ago. Wait.
I will say you've been
Glass,
better.
honestly,
You've
you need to
you've
just
becoming
own
more
your
stable. I
instability,
think the
otherwise
job has
it's
really
finished.
helped and
That S
having a
wild.
routine.
Do tell all of it. He can never be like me. We were just going to glass over this. You know, 2 years ago, that was 2022, Mel. Melissa said
I'm
that
sure you
again.
probably know better than I do.
Glass, you need to be original. He want to stop messaging me pictures of potatoes. Hold on.
Wow, look
My
how
mental
nice
health
this
is a
looks.
lot better today, yay.
I mean, I
Hold
don't
on.
like this eye.
It
No, I
doesn't
love
cost
this
to be
eye.
yourself.
It's so cute. Oh, I love that.
What did Glass do?
Sunny. I just said exactly what he did. I didn't
I just got a fucking
make it
army
any
ad.
different.
Glass, why don't you ever talk to me? I know you don't like me, but you can still talk to me. I'm much better not unstable
Aw.
anymore. That was 2022.
Aw, guys, you should message Lil Dude. I love
Yay, more
messaging Lil
ads.
Dude. I haven't done it a lot recently except for advice on electronics, but I love messaging him because I know he'll respond
do
quick,
message Lil
and
Dude.
I love that. I love how reliable he is, and like how I know this is like the autism in him, but I love
Lil
how
Dude is my friend.
reliable.
He always comes to my stream.
Like he is
LD, what are you
so
talking about?
reliable. Like you
I
can
feel
count
so stable
on
today.
Lil
I woke
Dude.
up and brushed my teeth and did morning yoga.
Wow,
Glass
go for
messages
you,
me
Sonny.
too, but I won't leak it cause it's non-ethical. I sent him funny tweets. Wow. Glass, you can't just stop being unstable. You have to actually do something about it. The autism is crazy.
He did. He
Lil
did. He
Dude
got a
actually
job and stuff,
messaged
and I
me
think that's
every
how. You
single
don't have to
day.
go to therapy to do
Yay,
something.
Lil
I mean,
Duck.
that helps, but like, there's other ways to work on
Hi, Winnie.
your mental stability other
I
than
really like
therapy
this
and
TTS
stuff or
voice. Can you
medications.
tell us
In
what
fact, it's
Lil
probably
Dude
health.
is
Okay,
like in
therapy's
real
always
life?
healthy, but it's especially
Hello.
like drugs and stuff.
Sunny Eyes
Like,
a hater.
I
I
think it's
die at my
probably
job. I
healthier
am way
if you
more
can do
productive. I am
this
much more
to get a
mentally
job
positive.
or a hobby
We
or
need
an
that S
activity.
to
If
just
that
do an emote
helps,
shift thing.
if that fixes things,
Yeah, what's
better
tea
than
like
meds.
Tofu said? Can I change my username on Twitch?
hi Winnie.
Yes, Mel, I did a lot.
Yeah, you
I
can
am not
change your
even close
username.
to the same person.
I agree with that.
Mel's advice is to get a life. Mel
Something
Pondigo,
Glass
12,
is
yes, I
great
agree.
at.
Glass
Something
Day
Glass is
23,
great
not
at
like
that a
mama.
lot of people can
Ski0531.
take stuff from this, like can learn from this, is he's always wanting to improve. And I think that will get you so far in life. He always wants to improve, he's always open to hear constructive criticism,
Glass does
and he
message
always
me.
takes it very seriously. And that will get you
Hell yeah,
fucking
Mel.
far in life.
With antidepressants, they don't tell you is that your body
I think that's the
naturally
biggest thing that
produces
got
the
me
same
far in
chemicals
life.
if
And
you
so
get
like
vigorous exercise.
I was
Thug,
never
the purple hair
smart.
is a vibe.
I was never
I
okay.
feel
I was
like
never
Glass
like the
has
smart
overcome a
kid.
lot of hurdles
I was
presented by this
never
community.
the brave kid.
true.
I was never this,
love
that,
that about Glass so
etc. I was just
Only my
willing
ass
to
will lose
change.
my own sock. I'm just teasing him. I know he S doing good FR. Oh
Hi,
shit,
Kenshi.
what S up Mel and everyone.
I know.
Preach, Mel.
I know.
Peach Queen.
We're all
Hi, Kencher.
joking around. We're all assholes to each other.
He's South Autistic, so drive slow. Sunny Eyes a hater, thanks Sunny. Terrible question to ask Mel's chat, but am a dude who struggles with talking to women.
This
in
is
a
not- this
romantic
is the
way
perfect
as a
question to ask
friend,
here.
I think I'm pretty decent, but trying.
To
My
initiate
stationary
more
bike got me
than
far in
just
life.
friends, I
I
fucking
still ate
fold
mother,
like
father,
fresh
gentleman.
fucking laundry.
Lil
You
Dude
would think
29,
it was
shut
my
your ugly
pinky,
ass up.
it was pinky. My brain fucking shits itself. All right, let's think about this. I need more details, Mello. I need more details
Is
to
it
respond
true
to
Glass
that.
hit an old lady with his sign? Wasn't he talking about you?
We need more details,
Brogan
and then we can
Volley
help you,
23.
Mello. This
Remember
eye
when
is
Glass had a
bothering me.
pipe? Lil Dude 29, oh my bad.
I want this
LOL.
eyeliner here to be less.
Mel will stop speaking facts to start singing a random song.
I was
Mello,
finished
how
with my
long
thought.
have you known her first of all? I'm so fucking
Yeah,
hungry.
how
I could
long
eat
have
a
you known
scabby
them?
cat.
I think that's
Remember
actually
when the
very
Glass
important.
had a
I
pipe?
think
That was crazy. Hey, this song is a classic. Playing bass guitar now. Hit. Hi,
It's
Jimmy
crazy.
S.
I used to have so
Yeah,
many
YouTube
issues.
stopped giving me
It's
dead
crazy.
cat
I would
tributes, thank
never
God.
believe you if I
This is the
told you.
perfect
If
question
I
for this
told
chat.
me how
Song request
easy it
can be
was for me
higher
to
on
gonna
these.
get men one day
Hi,
in my
Brogan
life.
Volley
I would have
23.
never believed
This
you. I
song
thought
is
no
older than
man,
most of
no
chat.
man would ever want
Now you
me.
feel like
I used to
brainstorming
believe
on new
that
ukulele songs
life
today. Hi, Lil
changes.
Dude 29, darling.
On a new, I can't. I want to learn Colors
Hi,
of the
Jimmy
Wind.
Jazz. Look at Curry Man.
Guys, my eyeliner looks much better when I look straight forward than when I look to the side. I can't help that. I can't help that.
Curry Man. Look at Curry Man. People say you have lazy eye, BU. I don't see it. When you look straight forward, it gives me
People
goosebumps.
say that, I say that.
I'm kidding. The only thing constant is change, yay.
This is the lazy eye.
Melissa, do you like Mel Robbins?
It's like hanging up a
Yeah,
little
you say
bit.
that.
Did Mello
Who
give
has a
more
lazy? I maybe should get it
information?
working out so it's not lazy.
Good one.
I don't see it.
Well, I'm glad you don't see it. But
I'm
you
back.
probably, it still affects you, you know? It still affects how you see me, you just don't realize it does, you know? But I mean,
Mel,
I
do you
guess
want
it's
lazy
better
eye
than
surgery?
noticing it. I don't think it's bad enough to get surgery. I didn't know you could get surgery for that. Oh
No,
my
what
god, but I
info
would
do you
look
need?
so good if I got that
Your
done.
eyes look normalic. I
Yeah,
knew
it's not
Malcolm
bad.
was the name.
It's just a little bit.
He's South Autistic, so drives slow. I've seen signs like that before class.
I don't exactly what info we didn't. We need to know. We need to know how long you've been
Lil
talking
Dude
to these
29,
females
that
first
S
of all.
crazy.
I need to know what setting
You stare
you
at your
know them
face
in.
for way too long. You just need to stop doing that.
I'm trying to fix my. It's hard when I'm a streamer. I'm staring at my face for hours a day. You know,
Hi, Sunny. Are you real?
it fucks with your
Plus
head.
23, so VIP is basically useless.
No, VIP is the most useful thing ever. You can even put it on your resume.
Almighty Mellow, how long have you known
Whatever.
her? Does she know
Whatever.
you like her, etc.? Just
Whatever.
tell us the tea.
Tell us the tea, girl. I'm not gonna do my bangs today.
Malcolm 207.
I know
it
heat
allows
is
you
really
to
bad
talk
for
when
your
chat is
hair.
on a
What if I
only
just do it
mode.
on my bangs?
Lil Dude 29.
Is
hello,
it that bad, or it's just really bad for that
Lil
one
Dude
area that I'm
29.
already losing hair from
And
anyway?
it
That's the
earns
only
you
place
some
I'm losing
respect.
hair, and so then putting heat on the only one
Melissa,
place
do
I'm
you see what
losing
LG
hair is
just
really
asked
bad.
me?
No. Hi, Sunny. Are you
guys
real?
hear about IKEA
That's a
hiring
very
people
little
to work
dude
in their Roblox
type
store?
message.
Malcolm has 2 accounts.
No.
Maybe use heat protectant. True, I put Twitch VIP on my resume. That asked how I
How
got
much do
my
you think that
interview.
actually works? Oh
Girl,
my
put
god.
the flat
Tell
iron
him
away,
broken.
please.
I'm not using it. I'm not using it. But
That
it
dress
sucks. It's
makes
the
you look
only
like
way.
Zoomer feminist Nicole Belafone.
I have to look her up.
Sonia is a hater.
Oh,
not
wait.
too much.
You kind of, oh, I get what you're saying.
You think Blast put Melissa Bug Mod on his resume? Alright, starting now, I'm listening to you. Mel, I like engaging with chat though.
Oh, that's okay. You just gotta find a balance. Tofu, what are you working on today? Tofu is always working. Tofu's one of the hardest workers I know.
LUL.
She's very
Melissa, who S in the
she's
air
very
conditioning.
goal driven and
Tofu
self-motivated.
Pixel, is that about me? Me and Mr. Jonas. One time I got timed out in Tofu's chat because I posted an emoji.
How
I wish I was
fucked up,
more
Lil
like
Dude. You wanna
Tofu.
complain? You can
What
complain
does
right
Tofu
now.
do? Today I made a character.
What does
sprite
Tofu do?
face,
Tofu's a
and
huge
I'm working on
artist.
a new interior. This is all for Sprite
You wanna go
Festival,
look their
which is a
shit?
game in development. Damn, I just got off from work.
Hey, Easy.
I want to know more about Tofu. Like, I really wish sometimes
Okay.
I could watch y'all.
Well,
through
first of
your
all,
camera.
oh, I don't know.
Well, it
So I've
wasn't the
always wanted
timeout,
Tofu
but
to
it
have a
blocked an
wiki
emoji.
page, but I wanted to like, I've always thought she like
Melissa, will you
really
visit
didn't want to be
Johnny now
associated with
game
this
in the
community
future?
anymore. You know, so okay, so
Hi,
Tofu
Susie.
was super
Tofu
involved
would
in this
ask the
community
most
and
famous
super
fan we
involved
made
in
art
my
for.
life. Like one of the people I talk to
Blast
all the time.
23, do I actually have another account?
But then, you know, shit happened with my
I can kinda
relationship
get canceled for
and she
hanging
left
around with
for
Melissa
a reason
Bug.
I understand.
Malcolm
And then as
207
soon as she
Malcolm.
left, what am I here? Oh, you shouted her out.
Tofu
As soon
used
as
to
I
make
left,
emotes
as
for
soon as she
every
left,
streamer in this
it was
community.
weird. It was like
I
her
changed
leaving the
my
community
username.
made her famous, and then all of a sudden,
community is
without
all
our
Trump
community
supporters.
holding her down, she became famous
don't
or
hear the
something.
shout-outs.
And then one day she came back.
Understood, Tofu.
slowly. And I wanted to make her wiki page, but at that point I was like, this girl doesn't want to be associated with her
Wow.
anymore. I don't want to do that to her. But you know what? I'm starting to think
Trump
maybe we just put
2024.
an alias for her. Or we just
You or the
do it.
TTS is
Because you're
gonna
not
have to be
safe
turned
here. All right, let's look at her Twitter.
Trump 2024.
I don't know
Hey,
what
Mr.
my
Terrific.
Twitter account is.
My lore is secret.
Well, do
She
you know on
wasn't
my...
too here when I
We'll
got
just
here.
put her under
What
Kylie
as Twitter,
Minogue
I'm more of an ex guy.
part 2 or something.
I want to look at the wiki. Yay! I hit 100K on Twitter
All
recently.
right, let's look at her Twitter.
This community is dangerous.
I got it up.
Oh, of tofu. Yay! Yay!
This is
Secret name
Tofu's
is soybean.
Twitter.
Yay! Little dude, do you know this? No, Melissa. Well, I want you to know it now. I was shocked when I came back one day and this random person named Tofu Pixel was a mod. I
Oh,
deleted
yeah, I
most of
saw
my
that
shit cost of
Tofu.
AI scraping lol.
That
Oh,
sucks. We want to see.
congrats, Tofu.
We want to see your Wow, this is. Oh, you didn't make that, but that's sick. That looks like something you'd make. I want to delete my account so
Whatever
fucking bad.
happened to
You know,
burnout
every once in a while. So she
789?
like doesn't show the
Tofu.
side of her that she shows in
Wow.
our community.
Hi,
But
Taco.
every once in a while, I'll see a
Look at
little
my
mentally
portfolio
unstable
Tofu
sprinkled
Pixel
into
card
her
pro.
stuff. Every once in a while, I see just a little bit. Okay. Here we go. Let's look at her beautiful art.
Ooh, ooh. Hi, brogies.
Hi,
LOL.
Taco.
Goal driven is wild. I'll think you're trying to say that tofu is goal oriented.
Isn't it beautiful?
For the longest time, Tofu only know one thing about me, that Vice City was in Miami. OMG, we're getting the scoop on a famous person. I feel so honored. This is awesome. I desire financial
Pixel art
freedom.
famous.
Ooh, ooh.
It's great
The
when
first
you
one
when
is
you really
absolutely
put a lot
insane.
of work
That's
into like a
my fave
more
one.
niche community.
These
Not
are
that Pixel
cool.
art's super niche.
All of them are great.
She's in like a perfect category
Willow.
that's not too niche but big enough
Mel
that if
Hoover.
you really do well,
Glass,
you can
do you like
become
messaging me
famous for
direct
that category.
Damn, that's really good. Yo, Willem Dafoe. Howdy, partners.
I love the animated ones.
Who
I
is
love the
this?
cozy ones.
She checks guys. Pixel art is awesome.
She did my Instagram
Hi,
profile
Elite.
picture. You know my Instagram
Lil Dude
profile picture?
29, yeah,
She
I
did
like
that.
it, and you do not scare me. Steve Buscemi too. You do like messaging me, holy S. Hi, Brogan. There is so much detail in that first one.
I know.
They're so cute. Hi, Lil Dude. I worked on Vampire Survivors. Hi, Glass. Where's Steve Buscemi?
So
Hi,
yeah,
Mustache.
that's some tofu
Oh,
lore.
that's cool. Your Instagram pic is nice. They remind me of that game that Sharinia loves, or the unpacking game.
Stardew Valley?
Pussy Box El Mayo.
Wait, Sonny, have you not played Stardew Valley? Have you played Stardew Valley?
Soprano soon. Hi, Mustache.
Because you would fucking love
Hi,
Stardew
Elite.
Valley. I'm telling you right now,
Yes,
you would
absolutely.
fucking
Hi,
love
Elite.
Stardew Valley.
Tofu Pixel nice. Melissa doesn't know Willem Dafoe or
You-
Steve Buscemi.
You're right. Actually, no,
Welcome
I watched the movie with my
270
grandma,
checks
The
the
Lighthouse.
media.
I
do
think
a
William
club where we
Dafoe was in
draw a
it.
new
I hated that
person
movie.
every 2 weeks.
Sonny, you would
Stardew
love
Valley
it.
violated
Young,
the
thanks for
Geneva
following.
Rule of
You would really,
1949,
really,
so
really,
they had
really
to
love
update
Stardew
it.
Valley, Sonny.
Not a
I'm
bug.
almost afraid to tell you because then you won't
Rogan
talk to
Volley
me anymore.
23, you said
But
hi
that's
to me
the kind of
earlier,
game you could
but
play
my
while
internet
listening to
fucked up here
stream.
is a late hi for me. Mustache Spider typical.
I hated
she
The
only knows
Lighthouse.
influencers.
And I was like,
I've never played Stardew Valley. Mel, are you a true crime girl? The chat is going too fast.
I didn't
Here's
used to
who's
be
in it.
super into true crime.
I hated the light hiss E. So Tofu
Someone tell me when,
disappeared and
Grace,
then
tell me
came
when you're
back.
back. Hi,
The Lighthouse
Wilder.
was really strange, but it was
Solid
all
8,
right
of
for me.
course you would like that taco.
I didn't watch it yet.
I'm resaying TTS. You know, I trust A24, but I've realized that
Taco salad
A24
went-
makes
yeah,
some
I enjoyed
artsy
it.
shit that I don't fucking
I want to
like.
see the lighthouse. I
Hi,
like
Gary.
Willem
Hi,
Dafoe.
Renuka. Oh, Renuka,
Hey.
it's the belly button
Found
girl
my
here.
F-sock.
Is
Really
Grace,
great
is your
acting.
ad over?
Whoever directed the lighthouse
Anyway,
needs to be arrested.
it's like super artsy,
24 is awesome.
stupid. If you like
are
artsy,
you doing
stupid
now?
shit.
I love A24.
I love A24 too, except for the
24
other
is just
stupid
the
shit they
publisher.
make.
Yes. Whale movie.
I
is
liked
double
Whale.
as fuck.
It wasn't as
I
amazing
love
as I thought it was gonna be,
A24 movies or
but I
thrillers.
liked it.
At 24 is hit or miss. Fisherman Donuts has been gone for about
Grace,
a year.
thank you so
Yeah,
much for
you remember
following.
me, really.
Welcome.
You liked Dream Scenario. Iron
Of
Claw
course, you're
inspires
unforgettable,
that too.
Renuka.
Hello, Melissa Bug. Men
Oh my god, I
2022 was
love
too
Dream
good.
Scenario. I loved
Did
that
you like
movie. That was
Everything
great.
Everywhere all at once?
Not as
Last
much as
Day
everyone
23
liked it.
overrated.
Like, I liked it. Yeah, exactly. I agree, Mustache. Totally overrated. It was good. Don't get me wrong. It was very overrated. So
Broken,
was
that movie
Parasite.
was so fucking
Overrated.
good.
It was
Liking the
good.
whale over the
Overrated.
lighthouse is
Like, why is
crazy to
everyone
me.
like, this is a bad movie?
Yes, Melissa, it's overrated.
Oh, I
I
love it.
love
I'm
that
fucking
movie.
touching my dick with
Why
Logan under
is
the
that
movie.
belly
It's so
button
good.
really
It's not that
unforgettable?
great.
Parasite.
It's good. It's okay.
Yeah, Parasite was overrated. It was good though.
Yeah, it was
It's
good.
also pretty absurdist type funny
It's
lighthouse.
not. It's not. I
feel
wouldn't
was
even say
more
it's
funny than
amazing. I wouldn't even
artsy.
say it's great, to be honest.
Sunny
It's
is
just
the hater,
good.
yeah, it was good. People hyped that motherfucker like the second coming Jesus.
I know.
Wooder. Great artsy
This time I made the
cinematography, too.
ginger bigger so I can't
Parasite is
suck it
extremely
all up in the
detailed.
end.
I saw a video about how much detail is in it.
It doesn't make it good.
Though, huh. Parasite was not overrated. Why all yapping F are now? The light redemptions are still on the list. They're not gone.
Fuck.
I just gave the cat a goddamn heart attack. Holy shit, he ran like a motherfucker.
Sunny needs to be a mod
Parasite
here.
is a masterpiece. We just have to disagree that one of my faves.
We do have to disagree.
So you think it was good?
I'm trying to think, what's a
Guys,
movie I
put
thought
your
was a
letterbox
masterpiece?
in
I mean,
chat.
Joker. I think Joker's
I
a
need more
masterpiece. I
friends.
showed my grandma
Parasite
Joker
just
2
didn't
trailer
teach it
today,
what it was
which I
supposed to.
worry it's not going to be good.
Thank you. So how are you doing
It
today?
literally looks like Joker
Elect me
1,
for
just
mom.
with Lady Gaga in it. Put your
The
letterbox
best
in
movie
chat.
ever is
I
somebody
think I'm
S movie
only
that
friends
they
with you on
hate. Not
Letterbox
every
Tofu.
movie is perfect. There no such thing as perked anything. Vote Sunny for Buggy Chat Mod 2024. Joker 2 is gonna be difficult, LMAO.
Yeah, I don't
Did you know
know.
that Cock Auto was unexplicit?
I think it'll be a good movie. So
following
some
comics,
people,
Mel.
occasionally someone tells me I look like Lady Gaga. I feel like this will be a good movie
I
to see
haven't
the
watched the
resemblance
film
because
in
she
ages
looks like
plus
she hasn't
eBay,
slept
been
or she
watching 90
she hasn't
Day
put any
Fiancé.
makeup on and she looks like she hasn't
TPS
bleached
didn't
her
she
hair
read
in a
the
long
tea?
time.
It's gonna be fine.
You have
We
Tofu.
also have
You
to
have to
disagree on
watch
Joker. I feel
Love
like
on the
it is
Spectrum.
too
You
much
can
on the
do
nose,
you can
not as
dabble that
deep
in
as
between
something like
in
Baby
between
Reindeer.
90 Day Fiancé. I'm
Thank
telling
you,
you,
but how are
you
you
can
doing
dabble
today?
it. You're going to love
Joker
it.
ISNT rated well either.
Also, the
Sunny Mod
Gypsy Rose,
2024,
the Gypsy
Sunny Mod
Rose.
2024,
Love
Sunny
after
Mod
Life After
2024.
Lockup first episode
Joaquin
came out
lost
2 days ago.
70
We
pounds
have to
Frick.
watch that.
I know I fucking do.
Thanks,
I think you look
Renuka.
like Miley Cyrus a bit.
Miley
We
Cyrus.
actually need a mod though.
Huh.
Happy birthday, Lil Dude 29. By the way,
I
your
will
nose
do a watch
piercing
party
is
for that.
looking
I don't
so
know what
cute.
day. I'll warn you what day
Gypsy
so you can
Rose
do it.
so
I
annoying.
can't wait to watch it. I've been
I'll
waiting
have
for it to
to
come
Gypsy
out.
Rose.
I've been waiting.
Please do a watch party. It'll stay up.
I can't wait.
Lil Dude
I will
29,
tag you.
you're right, we do not. Definitely use that MF for clout.
I can't
I'm
wait.
on my
I've been
knees
waiting for
begging.
this for so
The
long.
catfish is back. We really do OMG.
I know. The catfish
I'm
is
kidding.
back.
Tag me, please. Should I get one too? What the fuck is going on in my art channel mustache? Mel, what are you eating? Yay! Her poor ex-husband.
Potatoes.
Lil Dude
Baby
29,
potatoes,
look. Glassy 23,
eggs,
but they're here.
and some
Motherfuckers are
cheddar
posting free
cheese.
videos. She
Some cheddar
definitely was
cheese.
talking to
I
that
know. I
Hindu dude
need
on
to
the
see
side.
the shit that she did with
Glass
her
A,
husband.
JK,
I
gang,
watched the
I'm going to
trailer
shoot you.
and she's like crying all the
Please.
time and screaming and her
Some might say
husband's so
hater. Maybe
angry.
it's wrong
And
to
then
keep saying
he's
catfish.
like, "Were you talking
I
to
hate
whatever
when
his
she's seen
fucking
a new
name is?"
movie in some
And she was
time,
like,
but the
I don't
other
remember
day
what
I
she
watched
said.
an hour
I don't
and a
remember the
half
trailer, but it
stand-up
looked like
comedy
tea.
special, and then showed my parents Ari Schaffer.
His
Glass doesn't
comedy.
say JK to his brother.
Oh my god, so
Who doesn't
today I
love
did
Ari
crossword puzzle with my
Schaffer?
grandma, and one was like drama slang. And I finally figured
Sorry,
out it was
Sonny.
tea. And then
She dead
she got
and
so
she's
excited
in for
because she
money
learned a
in
new
prison.
slang today. And I was like
I'm
giving
about
her
to
all the
shuffle
ways that
the
you can
song
say
and
like
still going crazy
like
today.
imagine I went to the
I love tea.
neighbor's house and we started
Oh my
like having
God,
a
I did
fist fight and I
crossword
come back home and I'm
puzzle with
like,
my
"Grandma,
grandma,
I
and it
have
was,
the
like,
tea.
literally
The
so
tea's
much fun,
piping
I could
hot."
barely
And you
contain
you
myself.
say like spill the tea,
I
girl.
love being in PPLS business. Can we do a crossword, please?
Maybe.
I don't like
I'm
Ari
kind of
Schaffer.
getting
Oh my
sick of
God, I did a
crossword puzzles.
crossword
I
puzzle
need to
with
take
my
it slow or
grandma,
I'll
and
never
it
want to
was,
do them
like,
again.
Literally so much fun, I could barely contain myself. Grandma got the tea on tea so cute. Oh my Gucciness. LMFOO. Spill the tea, girl. Aim goat at them though.
That's true. It's better with
I wish
people
you
know
got
what they're
sick of
doing
the
because then
Sims.
it goes by
I
quicker.
taught my
You don't
dad
get
was
frustrated.
dick, but his mustache spider. I'm kidding, Sims is alright. Loki doing crosswords with stream is damaging my brain. Melissa, it's time for you
Damaging
to
it?
meet Brittany Venti. Grammy is so hip.
Yeah, mustache, you can make it
Lil
happen.
Dude 29. The dude she had kill her mom got fucked by the courts. We're bringing back the naked little man.
The
Spill
dude
the
she
tea
had
and
killed.
break
How did he
away
get
what is
fucked by the
wrong with
courts?
people. Loki,
Not
spill
only
the
did
tea,
he kill
Venti.
her mother,
to
but
fry
like
your
I feel
neurons
like
to
he
gain new ones.
manipulated a mentally
It's very
ill
hard, you know
girl.
Brittany Venti is big time famous.
I'm starting to get an
Doing
idea of
crossword
Malcolm's
with y'all
views
2
of the
days
world,
ago
which is
made me
okay.
wanna kill somebody in the Discord. She took advantage
So
of
true,
him
Tofu.
being highly autistic.
Dude, she was mentally ill too. He was the one that came to her house and stabbed her mother.
He also raped Gypsy. I can't say that. Take away Mustache's voice until he stops talking about this Brittany person nobody cares about.
I think Brittany has drama
The
around
way
her.
to meet Brittany goes through Carmax.
You would probably like her. I think she has drama. I don't know for sure. Right? Mustache, give us the tea on Brittany.
They're both equally as guilty TNH. I googled her, and it says she's alt-right. Why would I like her? TBH.
Because I
Who
think that's
tea
why
has
she's
stabbed her
drama.
mom, though?
I don't know.
Tofu
I don't know
really
the tea.
like certain people I noticed. I don't know anything about it. Exactly. She just said it.
Tofu would love my family. Tofu
Trump
would love my
2028.
family.
He wanted
Tofu
great gypsies.
Is
no longer
Enneagram
alive
type
mother.
1, like my grandmother. And I remember actually the first time we looked at Enneagrams.
shuffled the song
That is
list.
the one Tofu thought she was. And I remember Tofu saying, I think it goes in order of most
RFK
fucked up. That's
Jr.
why 1 is the most
2024.
fucked up. I'm the most
What
fucked
does
up
that
one.
mean again?
I think Killdeer's a 1 too.
Melissa is alt-right as well. Tofu, she just doesn't comprehend what it is. I see why Tofu left here, dear God.
I don't know which subtype you are, but
Mustache Spider knows she's not you cum-brained monkey.
no, Sonny,
I'm
you used to
actually
be
going
pretty
to a meet
toxic here.
and
I'm not
greet
gonna
for
lie.
Robert
It was pretty
Kennedy
toxic
Jr.
here.
tomorrow.
When she left, it was
Really,
like
I'm a 2,
when I
and
was just
must be
crying every single
seriously
day.
fucked up. He who left once
No,
will
it's not
leave again
actually in
no
order
more.
of that. She was joking. There is no
Melissa is
worst one
not
or
even
best one. I
close
mean,
to
you can have an
alt-right.
opinion on that. I think the best one to be is like 5, personally. 5 is the one who's like
Melissa, the community
objective
is trying to
facts, like just likes
antagonize
facts and
Mustache
like a
for his
little
love of Trump.
autistic seeming,
I
and
only
like
left
their
cause Mel
bad
was
parts is
so
that they're like
upset
really
all the time, it
emotionally
was honestly hard to
distanced and
watch.
stuff.
How many
Yeah,
Mel
it
slots do you
it
have
was hard
left?
to live, so I get
Literally
it.
glass. If Mel was alt-right, we would be arguing every day. Did you know the Facebook post Gypsy made after she ran away? is
Enneagram
still
1,
on
the
her mom,
perfectionist,
SFB?
the perfecter.
Exactly glass.
Facebook post Gypsy is still on. That's crazy.
Alt-right is what they call neo-Nazis or something. Mel is type 4.
I'm type 4.
Soy sent me the mods. Tofu. Do you want me to
All right,
send them to
let me
you?
read you guys about Tofu. Acquired personality. Her chief feature is resentment. Her passion is anger. Her higher mind is perfection, and her virtue is serenity. Okay? The dilemma. Ones were good little girls and boys. They learned to behave Sorry, I feel so weird reading this. I really think Tofu's a 1. Like I think she's a hard 1. Ones were good little boys and girls. They learned to behave properly, to take on responsibility, and most of all, to be correct in the eyes of others. They remember being painfully criticized, and as a result, they learned to monitor themselves severely in order to avoid making mistakes that would come to the other people's attention. They quite naturally assume that everyone shares their desire for self-betterment and are often disappointed by what they see as a lapse of moral character in others. The perfectionist outlook is encapsulated in the image of our Puritan ancestors. They were hardworking, righteous, fiercely independent. Okay, let's get a little bit. Hello, Alex. Alex, did I see you on Carmela's stream last night? I think I did. This is about Enneagrams. Perfectionists are usually not aware that they deny themselves pleasure. They are so preoccupied with what they should do and what must be done that they rarely ask themselves what they want to get out of life. Their natural wishes were forbidden when they were young, and so they learned to block out their desires by focusing attention on the correct thing to do. There is always room for improvement, and severely compulsive ones can spend much of their relaxation time working to make themselves better people. Sitting on the bus going to work means practicing a set of posture exercises, eating lunch means 10 chews per bite, and free time means doing something constructive and educational. Does this sound, tell me if this sounds like you. Ones say that they live with the kind of severe internal critic that most of us would experience only if we had committed a crime. Only if we had committed a serious crime. They commonly experience a judging voice as part of their own thinking, and although they know that the voice originates within themselves, it can be invasive as if it had an external source. The internal critic most commonly judges whatever a one is thinking or doing. For example, if a one is giving a lecture, the internal critic might offer a running commentary on the performance. You could have given that opinion more precisely, your voice is nasal, stick to the point. The childhood fear of criticism has caused ones to develop an internal surveillance system that automatically monitors their thoughts, words, and deeds. Hello, Nothing Like Home. No, I didn't pause the music. It's not a horoscope thing. This is Enneagram types, and this is like, it's kind of like personality types, but I think it's pretty psychologically accurate. And it's not based off of anything you can't control. Well, this is based off of, like, the way you were raised, the way you grew up, like, how your parents were with you, or lack of parents. Hello, Mr. Terrific. There is a sense of correctness about deferring pleasure. Relaxation and fun will be considered after life is set straight and obligations fully settled. Time is scheduled and blocked out with all necessary ingredients for a perfectly balanced life. The music hour, the exercise period, the visit to a sick friend, the block of study time. Time is controlled by the slots of an appointment book, a cell block schedule of excellence should that effectively eliminates free time when real needs could emerge. A young perfectionist described her desire to go to art school as... Okay, I don't want to read that. One judgment usually center upon anger and sexuality, because those impulses were punished in childhood. They do not usually know when they are angry, even with a noticeable tightening of the jaw and pursing of the lips, as if to hold critical words in check. They do not perceive that they are annoyed, because their perception of a bad emotion is blocked out of awareness. A red-faced and actively critical one can be unaware that his or her anger is radiating through a discussion, and may leave the interaction believing only that a few important points were made. I will say also, these kinds of things, if it doesn't relate to you, think about if it related to you like 10 years ago. Because a lot of these traits are less distinguished or able to see like when you've grown more as an adult, like, and you've conquered a lot of these things. Yeah, I definitely see that, Tofu. Do you see anger as a bad emotion? Taco says that he's a number 4, by the way, like me. And apparently 4s are very compatible with each other, because we like understand each other and want to, and just like really understand like how deep our emotions are. Family history. You want to see if your family history is true? 4 and 1. So 4 and 1s are compatible because so each number, okay, wait, do I have a picture of this? Each number connects to 2 other numbers in where, like, if they act like this one, it will improve their life. When they're in a bad place, they start acting like this type. And my 1, what you are, is when I'm in a good place, I have a schedule going, I think objectively what's right, what's wrong. Like, when I act like you, I feel really good. So it's really good being around my grandma, who's a 1, because, like, we both get into a routine. She says really objective things. Yeah. She's, like, emotionally not super emotional. So, these are the different types, okay? So, I'm 4, and I'm connected to 2. So when I'm in my bad place, I act like glass. This is why I understand glass so much. When glass is in a bad place, and when I'm in a bad place, we act the same. Yeah, and the thing is, I think ones are the denier of anger. So there's 3 types of anger, there's 3 types of shame, and there's 3 different types of fear, okay? So the 3 types of anger is, for each one, there is the one that is external, internal, and denier. You are the denier of anger. Okay? For me, I'm internal. I feel like all my shit's so deep inside of me. 3s are people like Johnny Now, I think, who he denies it, his shame. He denies shame. And then 2, is 2 also... 2, I think, is also shame glass, and you're outward. I think. Yeah, because 5 is the fear type. Wait. No. 1 is internalized anger. 9 is denier. 1 is internalized. I think maybe you feel more anger inside than outside. Hi, Grinchy. I still don't know. See, I have a hard time with people with autism. It's called I don't know. There's many different ones. You can find many Enneagram books, but you can also find information online, but it's not going to be as good. I have a hard time understanding with people with autism what they are, like, because I feel like a lot of people with autism are number 5, where it's like they like to collect facts, they're more objective, they're more quiet, but like I don't know if they're just autistic. Like I don't know. Like I think I don't know until I really know someone. I'm still trying to figure out what Sunny is. Sunny, do you do a lot of things for other people and they get resentment when they don't acknowledge it or something? That's a question. I'm not sure if you do this. It does make sense, like Zodiac. I agree. Like, it's like, I think it makes so much sense. Which book do I recommend? The one that my aunt recommends, and I agree with it. Although you have to be certified in it. Let me show you the one that I read most of. Enneagram textbook. The Wisdom of Enneagram by Don Richard. I'll show you guys. Bitch. Images. Okay, it's called The Wisdom of the Enneagram. You are on a roll. Wait, did Sunny answer the question? Hey, Danny, is it your birthday? No, tomorrow's your birthday. Let you see the types again? Well, you're not going to figure it out just by looking at this. All right, so I don't think you might be a 1. You're not a 3. You're definitely not a 3. You're definitely not a 4. I kind of feel like you're a 6. Just like the vibe. I feel like your vibe is a 6. Which is like the fear-based, uncertain. 7, I don't think you're a 7. 8, I don't think you're an 8. I don't think you're a 9 either. I feel you, Mello. I feel you. Yes, when I'm at my best, I act like Tofu's best. And when I'm at my worst, I act like you're worst. A greedy 5? I fucking love 5s. I want to be a 5. I wish I was a 5. Does it say greedy? I wonder why. Wait, I want to read more about Tofu, though. Point 1. I want to read more, like, basic. Like, I don't want to read all this detailed shit. A passion for righteous anger. I'm reading about people's personality types right now. Grinchy. Did someone just follow me or something? Or... Oh, hi, HV. Thank you. How was, that thing? The paintball thing. You're gonna try out simping more? A great idea. Yeah, you have a strong sense of justice. So does my grandma. Many ones are unaware that they are angry, which minds may be needle sharp with judging thoughts, which broadcast through tense body language and the fact that ones are busy correcting everyone else's behavior. Yet, unless they get to a breaking point, ones may believe themselves to be feeling energetic or having a small peeve or getting a lot done today. There's a great attraction to expressing the anger through the vehicle of a righteous cause. You do express your anger, but this is how you express it. That's great, HV. I know I would have won if I was there. You say one sentence? Really? In real life? That's okay, Glass. Thanks for letting me know. Anger can be expressed without self-recrimination for harboring bad feelings if the point of view is correct. It is for this reason that ones are attracted to a purist point of view, which provides a safe launching pad for righteous anger in the name of a worthy cause. The fact is that it feels dreadful to force yourself to be good while others remain oblivious to your sacrifice and efforts. It feels unfair to ones that there are few rewards in life that are given for honesty and effort. Because their own desires were punished in childhood, ones are out of touch with what they really want, but are acutely sensitive to what they believe should be done. Ones can therefore become very angry at people who bend the rules, but they will not speak out unless they feel completely convinced that they are in the right. This kind of unacknowledged anger will be held internally so that when a legitimate grievance finally appears, it will draw out a great deal of pent-up fury. This apparently mild-mannered beautician report, blah, 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 blah. So I will say, some of this negative stuff, it's like you don't want to hear. You don't want to hear it. So if you feel like this is really, you have to hear it. You have to listen to the bad things because it's how you will be happy one day. There's so much. You want to hear about your intimate relationships? Their deepest need is to feel loved even though imperfect. Love has been equated with good behavior in the past, which makes ones feel unlovable if they find imperfection within themselves and make it hard for them to believe that a partner could love them as they are, accepting both good and bad aspects of character. Small sins get blown out of proportion as intimacy deepens. I don't know if this will apply to you as much, especially because, like, you're so deep into your relationship. I feel like you're probably past all this. Sunny, that's why I love it. Thank you, HV. That's why I love this, because I feel like when I finally have someone typed, I'll read all about it, and then I can, like, kind of understand what makes them tick. Yeah. Tofu, you're definitely very good on that one. Authority relationships. How ones pay attention. Attractive environments, unattractive environments, intuitive styles. All right, attractive environments. Attractive environments include jobs that require organization and meticulous detail, teaching, accounting, structural organizations, and long-range plannings. Ones like situations that rest upon etiquette, protocol, and formal social procedures. They are researchers, grammarians, and preachers. They are found in religious and belief systems that require strict adherence to the rules. Religious fundamentalists, party-line leftists, moral majority extremists. They gravitate to jobs where procedures need to be enacted. Ethics, committees, umpires, and the Legion of Decency. I know, I want to figure out what Sunny is. I don't think you're a one, Sunny. I don't. Holy shit, this is so long. Virtue of serenity. Okay, so this is how you can be good or whatever. Ones describe themselves as being filled with energy that can't get out. They say that resentment feels like waves of fire moving through their bodies that get stuck in the throat. They use images such as a bottle that's been shaken and wants to pop its cork, or being filled with scream that I can't let out. I don't really see this, you and Tofu, but maybe you hide it, or maybe this isn't. No, we do fortunes. I'm sorry, did you give me money? Oh, it's just off the screen. No, we still do it. It's just off the screen. Here, wait, let me put it on. I forgot where my shit is. I lost my shit. Thanks, Chong. The person who wrote that has a body. No. They all sound horrible. They all sound horrible. Thanks, Tofu. They all sound fucking horrible. This book especially, I don't know what it is, but this person's angry. Like this person's probably a one. Connor, thanks for following. All right, Chongi Chong Wang. Reading to the mind is what exercise is to the body. My therapist and I are both going to read one chapter of a book this week. That was our goal. We're going to hold each other accountable. I'm going to finally read The Silent Patient. That's my goal. One chapter when I get home, because it's at my parents' house. All right, The Virtue of Serenity. Blah, 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 blah. The obvious direction for meditation therapy is for ones to learn that when the so-called negative emotions are accepted, that their exaggerated importance vanishes. Ones report that judging thoughts are an excellent indication that some truthful impulses is being blocked out of awareness. Another indication is when a wave of resentment flows through the body, but nothing comes to mind as to what might be causing the tension. Serenity is really the automatic side effect of allowing all feelings, impulses into awareness without deflecting the unacceptable ones. Each moment is a balance in the sense that interplay of all the positive and negative feelings is allowed to move through the bodies without inhibitions from the thinking selves. When ones allow themselves to get angry, they have enormous energy available to them that is usually bottled up in the body. The discharge of tension leaves them feeling temporarily energized and free to experience whatever comes to their mind without judgment. Anger has been expressed and has been survived, and for a time there is serenity of allowing unimpeded feelings to rise and pass away again without blocking anything out. Hi, Mouse. You like my reading voice? Really? You need to let that anger out, and you need to tell yourself, like that's good for you, or whatever. Like, acknowledging your anger, don't judge your anger. Do you really think my reading voice is good? Oh, I love that. Makes me so happy. These eggs are fire. Okay. Alex, the online quizzes are not that accurate. It may be a little bit. Eights are really like... Eights are like really like CEOs type people. They're scared of people fucking them over. They really, really protect themselves. They need to make a new type for you. No, I don't think Sunny's an 8. Okay, I don't hate all 3s. But typically I don't like 3s because 3s are the kind of people who... I don't hate all 3s. I like 3s sometimes. 3s are the kind of people that like need to like be famous, essentially. Like there's probably a lot of 3s on Twitch. And 4s, which is what I am, because we need like drama, we need to be like special, we need to be unique and stuff. But 3s are the kind of people where it's like they need to have like achievements to show. They need to like exceed. They need to have like they just have to be really successful. No, Trisha Paytas is a 4. She's what I am, 100%. She's a 4. And human history has been betrayed mostly by someone close to them. The thing is, but is it because were they powerful because they were betrayed, or were they betrayed because it was a self-fulfilling prophecy? That's the thing. A lot of these things are self-fulfilling prophecies. If you believe that everyone's going to betray you, they're going to betray you. Who came up with Enneagrams was making it up and couldn't account for all kinds of people. Well, the thing is with this, it's not like one is yours 100%. It's like you can have so I took like this really like this test that kind of costs like $60, right? And so it's like you can have this much of one, this much of one, and this much of one. The thing that describes you about each one, that everyone gets one, is like your core fear, what core motivates you. But as far as personality goes, you can show a lot of different ones. Hello, Captain Awesome Balls. Glass. His chief feature is flattery. He's very good at flattering people. His passion is pride. I'm not really sure like how... I'm not that good at this. This shit is so fucking detailed and shit. Like I can't really tell you everything. His virtue is humility. His higher mind is freedom. It's really, really accurate, I find. The preoccupation of 2s include gaining approval and avoiding rejection, pride in the importance of oneself in relationship, they'd never make it without me, pride in meeting the needs of others, I don't need anyone because they need me, confusion between the many selves that develop in order to meet the needs of others, each of my friends brings out a different part of me, which me is the authentic self, confusion in identifying with personal needs, I can become what you want, but what do I really feel for you? Sexual attention as a guarantee of approval. I don't want to sleep with you, but I want to know if you'd like to. Romantic attachment to the great man, the inspired woman. Fighting for personal freedom, feeling controlled by others people's needs. Hysteria and anger when emerging real needs collide with the many selves that have developed in order to please others. An attentional style of altering oneself to meet the needs of others, which can lead to empathetic connection with other people's feelings, or a manipulative adaptation to the wishes of others as a way of assuring their love. Shane Dawson... No, he's not a 2. I don't know what Shane Dawson is. Yeah, so I have like okay, I'm like 100% 4, which is crazy. People don't usually get like 100% of anything. And then I'm like, I'd have to look at my results. I'm like 95% 2. I also have like such a 2 energy. This whole paragraph is you, Sunny? So that's what I was asking. Do you do a lot of things for I kind of got that vibe just in the sense because of like when we were talking about the gifts for your dad and stuff. Like you get the vibe and all the time like when you said you were showing something to your mom, like I can tell like you want to do things for people. But like do you ever do things for people like a lot of shit and then you get like really resentful that like they don't notice or they don't do it back or hey Connor, I don't know why I didn't give you the list. Oh, because someone did it right before. It all reminds you of horoscopes. I really don't think it's the same as horoscopes at all. But, I mean, I get it. I get where you're coming from, Metal. Because I think you're a 5. And that's such a 5 thing to say. That's such a 5 thing to say. Metal. I mean, I don't know anything about you. I can't type you. But I just, like, I get the vibe. I get the vibe. No, I need to stop saying stuff. Not a 4. I have no idea what you're like. No, a 4... Actually... So typically 4s, I don't know. So 4s, well, that's what I am, will either love this stuff because they love being introspective and learning about themselves, or they will hate it because they don't like the fact that there are other people that are similar to them. 4s want to be the only people that are like themselves, you know? Kindness with the expectation, that's true. But it's also just, it's something that people struggle with. Sometimes just people struggle with this. Not really. Sometimes my parents just give me $20 for my birthday and that's fine. I think maybe Sunny, like, I think you're very healthy, especially for your age. Like, I think you're really far in growth. Like, even when you were 16, like, so that must mean, like, you are getting these things fulfilled. It makes sense. So a 3. I want to like give an example of someone, but I don't want to say who it is. All right. There was someone in my life who is like the most unhealthy version of a 3 you can find. So like reading about 3s, it's like this person's like definition because the more unhealthy you are, the more you show these things. Okay? Maybe you can figure out who it is. I feel kind of bad talking about, like, one of these people because I feel like people might think it's someone else, and it's not. No, that's the thing. It's like, I feel like who you think it is the wrong person. Which I feel, you hold, yeah, Sunny, yeah. Maybe you are, too. No, Glass, I think you do know. But other people may think it's the other person. That's their problem? I guess it is. The Lighthouse is a 4. Yeah, the Lighthouse was like totally made by a 4. Point 3, the performer. The performer. Vanity, deceit, hope, and honesty. These are their things. The 3s were the children who were prized for their achievements. They remember coming home from school and being asked about how well they had done rather than how they felt about their day. Performance and images were rewarded rather than emotional connections or deeper involvement with other people's lives. Because they were loved for their achievements, they learned to suspend their own emotions and focus their attention on earning the status that would guarantee them love. The idea was to work hard for recognition, to take leadership roles, and to win. It was very important to avoid failure because only winners were worthy of love. 3s seem strangely modern in the context of an esoteric teaching. They are high achievers who have identified with the American popular image of youth, energy, and a competitive life. They adopt the prototype image of... Okay, let me read you. The person I'm talking about, I think I know their subtype as well. I think they are... So, I don't know if you know who it is, Taco. You're a gifted student? That was your parents? No, I don't think you're a 3. Maybe you are. Maybe you are a 3. I did not my aunt gave me this. So, the person I'm talking about was I think an unhealthy type 3 social. So for each type, there are 3 subtypes. There's self-preservation, there's social, and there's one-on-one. Self-preservation usually shows up as like taking care of your needs first. You have to take care of your needs first. Social is like fitting into groups, like society as a dynamic. And then there's one-on-one who really value like one-on-one personal connections, deep connections. They're very like more passionate people. Well, Sunny, then you may be a 3 because the thing is like you can act like different types, right? The fucking mayor. I wasn't even thinking about that, but the mayor is totally a 3. The mayor is 100% a 3. 100%. Easy 3. Easy typed. That wasn't who I was thinking of, but 100% the mayor. No, you might be, because like the things that is your type is like your key motivations, your key fears. Like that is truly what you are. Then you can show a lot of signs of the other ones, right? The threes are like only identifying with your achievements. See, I think you guys are gonna think it's the wrong person, the one I'm talking about. Because the other one that you might think it is, I still don't know what they are. Sliced up the potatoes. Yeah, that's kind of boring, but like... Alright, let me read you the subtype of what this person is that I'm talking about. Wait, is it even in here? Does it even say the subtype? I don't think it does. And threes, maybe this will give more insight. Threes really like fours because it makes them seem important. It makes them seem attractive. It makes them seem just like a lot deeper than what they are. You know, it's like I can be used as a 4 as someone who just like ups their status, essentially. Taco, I'm very glad because I'll stream for hours at a time, and if you didn't eat, I would be concerned about your health. 0.8, 0.9, 0.4. I think this one talks about the subtypes. All right, 0.3. Bisexual, I see you could be. Threes really like whores. No, like people, fours are like people that like to look really unique. They like to seem really unique. And they probably are, like, they appear that way. They're presented as very unique, different. You know, like maybe they have like purple hair or something. And like did it before it was like really cool or something. And like, you know, want people to know that. This shit is so interesting to me. All right, the 3 subtypes. I think this person is a social 2. Very unhealthy. What? I don't know what type little dude is. I've been trying to figure it out. I have no idea, Lily. I don't know you. You want to dye your hair purple in junior high? Well, if you didn't follow through, you're not probably a fucking 4. It helps me. It helps me. Danny's totally a 4, by the way. I think. Okay, I can't say that for sure. I think Danny's a 4, though. No, I don't know. I just say that because you have, like, borderline and stuff. Like, but sometimes I feel like everyone with borderline is a type 4, but that can't be true. Hello, Powers. You're a 5? No, it's not true. I literally don't know you, Metal. Yeah, Taco says he's a 4, and I believe him. All right, the person... Wait, no, this is 2. God damn it. 3 archetypes. 3. Threes. 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 You borderline? Really? Same. Maybe you are 4. All right, social 3s. Prestige. The most frequent mistype? Really? You can't put people in a predictable box, Melissa. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. Thanks for telling me it's not my fault. Look, I understand what you're saying. That's what most people say. And I usually say that about a lot of other things, okay? I usually say that, but I just feel like this... Like I said, it's not a box because it's like you can show a lot of many of them. What's your mental illness? Vote. Who voted narcissism? Nothing, I'm lying. Doctor diagnosed me borderline because they didn't want to give me 80. It is possible. Borderline is also... Well, actually, people diagnose people not with borderline by accident who have borderline. Why can't you pick... Just pick the one you most identify with. Tofu made this poll. Can't you... That's a tofu type poll. Alright, social 3s. A person in my life. Was in my life. The social 3 has a desire to be seen and to have influence with people. The 3s act out of vanity, though the desire to shine before the whole world. They enjoy being on stage. This subtype is the most vain of the 3s and the biggest chameleon. The name given to this subtype is prestige, which reflects the idea of needing everybody's admiration and applause. See, I think you guys are going to think this is the wrong person. You're going to think this is the wrong person. The name given to blah, 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 blah. This 3, more than the others, who likes and needs to be recognized, so they tend to be more out in the front, basking in the spotlight. As children, it was typically important for social 3s to show something, to look good and demonstrate competence in doing work to get love. Support most likely came in the form of approving look from their parents. Social 3s are socially brilliant. They know how to talk to people and how to climb the social ladder. Maybe this helps tell you who it's not. Yes, Tofu, they're a really unhealthy 3. 3 is the kid on Adderall. They're very concerned with competition and winning. This is the most competitive 3. They are also focused on power, whether or not they are the one who has it. They tend to be demanding and authoritarian, though these characteristics may be hidden behind a presentation that is smooth, decorous, and humorous. Social 3s may view others in terms of how they potentially further or block the process of reaching their goals. They look at things in terms of how they can exert control over them, and they don't allow themselves to be surprised in life. They are also the most aggressive of the 3s, possessing a strong and assertive character. Because they are good at numbing out their feelings, they can, in extreme, be cold. Mister, thanks for following. I don't know what you are either, Brogan. Would you sit on one of my books? Donald Trump is the 3, yeah. Social 3s have a corporate mentality and a passion for doing the job in the best way it can be done, especially in terms of outward appearance. They think about what is best for the group, especially in terms of what will sell, what looks good, and what will reflect well on them. Doing what works for the group also works to further their image of success. For the social 3, image and money-making may override good intentions and virtuous actions. In the current age, corporations are primarily orientated towards making money above all else, and this is reflected in their concern in finding an efficient way to meet corporate goals and enhance the bottom line, which may or may not take into account the destructive consequences of others in a wider sense. They also have a lot of confidence in leading a group where they want to go. If a leader is not leading a group well enough, they can feel a strong desire to take over, and it can be frustrating for them to see the way forward and not be able to guide blah, 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 blah. They have highly developed talents for image making. Okay, this one isn't bad enough. You're not going to be able to tell who it is. They feel anxiety about being overexposed. They feel vulnerable to being seen as having no worth because they place so much importance on making a good impression. Criticism can be devastating to them, though they aren't likely to show it. Wanting to look good also means it can be hard for them to fully reveal themselves to others, so they may feel a need to keep people at bay. They want so much to be seen positively, and so they can fear that people might see through their image if they get too close. It can be hard for them to open up and let up on managing their image. This strong need to look good can also prevent social 3s from knowing and being connected to their real selves and their real feelings. This person denies all shame they have. It's like, nope, these bad things don't exist. Nope, I'm not, I don't have issues. Nope, they don't exist. That's what 3s are. You're not a 3. You're not a 3 at all. At all. Hi, Mouse. I think the reason why I have struggled with 3s is because, first of all, they have the bad traits that I hate in myself. If I start, putting on an image and stuff and being inauthentic, I hate that. I hate that so much. That's, one of my least favorite things that someone can do. Hey, Max. My least favorite thing that someone can do is pretend to be something they're not. Because 4s are all about being their authentic selves, be 100% real. Doesn't matter what people think. Just say it. Just be honest, Wow. Depression is the most popular mental illness in our chat. Congrats to everyone with depression. I think it could just depend on the person. Different people are drawn to different things. Seems fake to you? Poll leaves out disorders. I know, she forgot attention, the ADHD. But I will say there's also good things about all of these, obviously. There's also, strong things about people. Yeah, exactly. I'm like the opposite of a 3, even though I'm right next to a 3. So the ones that you're right next to also, you can go to their qualities very easily. Point 4, the tragic romantic. They're melancholic a lot. Their biggest like issue is envy. Their high mind is the origin source, and their virtue. Like when I'm feeling the best, I'm like emotionally stable, and it's true. 3s are really hardworking people, very. Yeah, Sonny, you just have to find the one that you relate to the most. The dilemma. 4s remember abandonment in childhood, and as a result, they suffer from a sense of deprivation and loss. Their inner situation is reflected in the literary prototype of the tragic romantic who, having attained recognition and material success, remains steadfastly focused upon the lost love and unavailable love, a future love, and a picture of happiness that only love can bring. To understand this worldview, you need to project yourself into a state of mind where decisions are based as much upon the shifting chemistry of mood as upon the perception of actual facts, and where conversations are remembered as much for their feeling tone and innuendo as for whatever words that were actually expressed. So basically, I can have everything in the world, and it's all about the shit I don't have. Like, yeah, it's all the love I don't have. It's all about that when it's sitting right in front of me. It's okay, Taco. I get it. Depression is a frequent mood. Yeah, my next plastic surgery, which one will it be? It can bring life to the kind of halt where days are spent in bed, the mind regretfully attached to some unalterable past mistake. If only I did this, if only. Attention locks like a record needle stuck in a deep cerebral groove. If only I'd acted differently, if only there was one more chance, if only this person came and saved me. I hope this person comes and saves me. 4s are unanimous in their understanding of the black mood of depression. Some accept it as fatalistically succumbing into the prolonged periods of self-isolations. Maybe why fucking Taco was gone for a year with Bunny. Sonny, I think your relationship is not good with Bunny. Has Bunny came up again, by the way? Yeah, dude, all I read when I was a kid was books where these men, I hope these fictional men would come save me too. Fingers crossed. Blah, 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 blah. Melancholia creates an atmosphere of sweet regret. Like depression, it stems from a perception of loss, but here sadness is transformed into a mood of mistiness along bleak shores. 4s feel intensely alive in the shifting emotional mists. Nothing is permanent because one's mood may change tomorrow. Baldur's Gate 3. That sounds so boring. No, Taco just left us forever. What I said, Taco, was like 4s will like get depressed and like disappear into their bed for a year, like you. The core issue is loss and a subsequent lowering of self-esteem. Would I have been abandoned if I were more worthy? 4s live with the conviction that there was an original source of love that was taken away. I was loved once, where did it go? There is often a history of literal abandonment and the need to grieve for early loss. However, feelings of abandonment are painfully recreated in adult life by a compulsive attraction to the unavailable, and the usually unrecognized habit of rejecting whatever is easy to obtain. Very accurate. Yeah, and so like since we're always feeling like other people are gonna abandon us or like we're not good, they're not gonna like this about us and then they're gonna stop loving us, then we just keep attracting people that will fucking leave and won't fucking love us anymore. That's what happens. I know, that's what I say, Tofu. Like when seriously, this is so similar to BPD, which confuses me. I think the difference is BPD people, like if you have BPD, like any disorder, the difference between a disorder and symptoms is the disorder like fucks with your function of life. Like you are having difficulty functioning in life because of these symptoms. Things you fear strongly. Totally. I think everyone does. And I don't think it's like a karma thing or if it's like it's manifestation or it's like I wouldn't describe it as those things that sometimes more spiritual people describe it as. I think it's like directly fucking related with like you just led to the right. I feel like it's really directed. Like if I believe this person doesn't love me or they're not going to love me, I'm going to act more closed off. I'm going to act like in a way where I'm less available. Like I'm going to act in a way that makes it happen to the other person, that makes the other person want to leave, you know? If I act like everyone's going to betray me, then you're not attracting loyal people. Like you're not, like you're hot and cold, maybe you're scared. You know? This fours are the self-sabotaging type, 100%. Fours focus their attention on the finer points of what is missing, so that by comparison, what is available seems to lack appeal. They particularly yearn for a passionate, fulfilling relationship. They assume that the stance of the lover longing for the beloved. One of the sweetest shades of melancholia is the coupling of sadness over the loss of love with the romantic anticipation of an ideal future mate. There is the sense that the present is only a rehearsal for the future when my authentic self will be reawakened through love. Exactly, Taco. Afraid of them leaving, so I get attached quickly and it throws in the fire. Yeah, totally. How do I attract people? Powers, it's something you should sit with and think about. 100%. I think that will, like, hugely affect your life. Does it make you feel better when someone says they will like you unconditionally? Yes. No, I don't think Sunny is BPD. She's talking about a specific situation where she's struggling with a guy and just, like, you know, those feelings, anxious attachment symptoms, you know? Yes, Glass, like, I would always, like, in past relationships, it's like things would get really bad, and then the only way it would get good is like if that person was like, I would love you forever, like even though like it's not true. Like that's not true. Unconditional love, which I still haven't fully grasped, unconditional love does not exist. And it's something I have to fucking realize. No human can be pushed to their fucking boundary, like to the edge, and then still pick you over themselves. And that's what I would do. I push people to the edge to prove to myself that they're not going to pick me in the end. They're going to pick themselves. Of course they leave. Of course. I'm not good enough. You know? Only your mom will love you unconditionally. And yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, family are the closest things to that, probably. And I'm sure there's exceptions. There's exceptions, but it's still not unconditional. You fucking shoot their fucking mom, they may not, you know, they might leave. Okay, dogs are like the only thing. Like dogs, I think dogs have unconditional love. I think dogs are capable of that. Maybe. Even if it's naive, it's like a lie. That's their issue, not mine, and I move on. I believe what people tell me, even if it's naive, it's like, that is such a good way to think. That is such a good way to think, and I'm still working that. Like, instead of overthinking everything someone says, Glass, I think this is good advice for you. Instead of overthinking at what everyone says, like if someone's like, you invite them to go somewhere, like, I don't know, I might have to do this instead. Instead of overthinking what they might be thinking, what they don't want to hang out with you, actually, they would prefer to do this instead, they blah, 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 blah. Just take it as it is. They're busy, they had other plans. Okay. All right. If they're just saying that, if that's you know, that's them. That wasn't a really good example. I would have a better example. Those bitch ass dogs. Someone's gonna fuck you over. You doing something different is actually exactly what Tofu's saying. I know, and it's a process. It's just the more you realize it, the more you put a halt to, the more you recognize you have those thoughts, the more you will get better. Even just recognizing those thoughts is a lot of progress. Yeah, exactly, Glass. Romantics are likely to sabotage real gains. When attention is brought to bear on the day-to-day events and real-life love affairs, fours can become angrily disappointed at having to pick up other partners' socks and having to tolerate other person's idiocracy. The image of a splendid future that was to emerge through love is threatened by the fact that an actual relationship contains some very boring moments. Small quirks in a partner's presentation turn into major irritations. She is politically illiterate. He has no ear for music. How insensitive to leave a toothbrush in the glass. There is rage at having to accommodate to someone else's tastelessness and fierce need to protect oneself for the future reawakening through love. When it appears that intimacy may require sacrifice of elite standards, fours will want to drive their partners away, to force them to leave before the image of a precious and authentic relationship is corrupted by negative influence. It becomes clear that the partner is to blame. Feeling bitterly disappointed, fours will want to say the worst, in order to make it perfectly clear just how much they've been let down. Damn, this is me. Damn, Yeah, I know, and that's why a lot of my relationships have been so fucked up, because it's like I can't stand the boring times. Like there has to be fucking shit going on. No, 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 the 4 is so bad. I would do not. I wish I was not the 4. I fucking hate being a 4. No, 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 none taken. The 4 suck. 4 sucks. I think my subtype, I think I read it. It said like they feel pain more than any other type. It's like, cause I just fucking hurt myself internally. Like I just emotionally hurt myself. Once a relationship is driven back to a safe distance, the romantic will begin to miss it once again. There's a push-pull pattern to relationships, pushing away what is available and pulling for what is hard to get. The grass is always greener at a distance as attention shifts to the high points of an absent partnership. 4s keep life at a safe arm's distance, not too far away lest the familiar edge of longing turns it back into black despair, but certainly not too close. For although there is a great yearning for intimacy with another, actual intimacy triggers the fear of being found deficient and potentially reabandoned. If the partner tires of being at arm's length and threatens to leave, a sudden illness or intense recrimination may follow. As the 4 once again pulls for the relationship, 4s pull out all the emotional stops when abandonment looms. There are theatrical scenes and wild accusations, suicidal gestures, and deep despair as the original loss is recreated in a highly dramatized way. No, 4 is so bad. 4 is so bad. Dopamine junkie for real. 4s say that the highs and lows of their emotional life open up an intensified level of existence that is beyond ordinary happiness, a level far richer than that for which other people seem to be willing to settle. There is the sense of being an alien outsider to ordinary reality, of being unique and strangely different, of being an actor who is moving through the scenes of one's own life. To give up the suffering of a heightened emotional life would mean sacrificing the sense of being special that drama tends to generate. For 4, the prospect of becoming happy can also threaten the close access to an intense emotional world. Worst of all, there is the risk of settling for pedestrian vision and an ordinary life. I wonder what your boyfriend is too. He seems really stable. Like 5. I don't know. I always go to a 5 when someone just seems chill and like cool and like quiet. Yeah, I'm probably not a 4. The preoccupations of point 4 include the sense of something missing from their life. Others have what I'm missing. An attraction to the distant and the unavailable. Idealization of the absent lover. Mood, manners, luxury, and a good taste as external supports to bolster self-esteem. An attachment to the mood of melancholy. Depth of feeling as a goal rather than the mere happiness. Impatience with the flatness of ordinary feelings. Needing to re-intensify one's feelings through loss, heightened imagination, and dramatic acts. The search for authenticity. The feeling that the present is not real and that the real self will emerge in the future through an experience of being deeply loved. An affinity for what is real and intense in life. Birth, sex, abandonment, death, and cataclysmic happenings. A push-pull habit of attention. Focus alternates between the negative features of what one has and the positive features of what is distant and hard to get. The attention style reinforces feeling abandonment and loss, but also lends itself to a sensitivity to other people's emotionality and pain and ability to support others in crisis. No, I'm a 4. I am the biggest 4 that ever 4'd. 100%. Trisha's also like hardcore 4. Trisha is such a 4. She's so hardcore 4. I think she might be more 4 than me. I don't know. I am reading more of the 4s because I'm a 4. Because I want to hear about myself the most. Shut up. Stop calling me out. 4 final boss. Okay, I won't read all of them. She's 20. I'm 27. Shut up, little dude. I want to read it all. I'll read it all later.
Diarrhea
Pain,
of the ass. Bitch.
Pain, high 0 calorie. Pain and recreation. There's a fine line between living one's life as an artistic expression and becoming preoccupied with pain as a way of supporting an aesthetic self-image. The connection between deprivation and artistic expression is as old as the image of the artist who starves in a great garret rather than compromise the creativity of life by selling out to a lucrative livelihood. Blah, 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 blah. Mood swings. Romantics live at the extreme poles of emotional life. There's a tendency to swing between depression at one extreme and the hyperactivity of the other. Fours describe themselves as gravitating towards one or the other of the emotional poles, as having lived out their lives swinging between the two extremes. Hey, Arch. There are 3 types of fours. Basically depressed. Wait, what? There are 3 kinds of fours: basically depressed, basically hyperactive, and basically swinging in the mood between the two extremes of feelings. All 3 kinds feel that something is vital in life has been taken away and that they are seeking to regain what was lost, but the different kinds of fours go about the search in radically different ways. I think I'm basically the basically depressed one. Hello, Curl Mine. Curl Me, welcome. I think I'm the basically depressed. Let me read this. The basically depressed four tends to withdraw into self-preoccupation and search for meaning. The basically hyperactive fours does not look at all the depressed on the surface and can move through activities and love affairs quite quickly, trying to extract meaning from the same blah 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 blah. Fours whose moods swing between the poles, maybe I'm this, present the clearest picture of the inner intensity that all romantics describe. There are radical shifts in maybe I'm this one. There are radical shifts of emotion. Love turns into hate and passion turns into apathy. Yeah, I'm this one. Attractions to unavailable or destructive lovers are likely to form, attended by dramatic outbursts and the discharge of intense feelings into suicidal fantasies. Normal fours say that suicide comes up in their thoughts as an option for them if life starts to get too bad. Fours lean towards a biting, sarcastic black humor, which reveals their inner anger. They describe suicide as a little something you can count on if life pushes back too hard. What they mean by this is that they think of bailing out as an option, very much like a 2 might think of seduction as an option. Or an 8 might imagine blowing someone away as an option, without any deep-seated intention of actually acting it out. No, I've been working on it so much. Well, that's what I'm saying. A lot of these things, like, will show up a lot less as you work on yourself and as you become older. Have I had a lot of bad relationships? Have I had any good relationships? Is the better question. Have I had a single healthy relationship? No. 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 So, so that answers your question. Dramatized emotional life. Fours say that others find them too intense, that they have to hold their feeling back because their passions are so strong. They are very hurt by social oversights. A missed birthday leads to deep disappointment. Casual remarks lead to alienation from friends. A single overdue phone call can attach itself to the feeling of abandonment in a very dramatic way, and I react by overamping and alienating the people that I most want to be with. It's like the pain attaches itself to all my past pains, and it becomes overwhelming. Oh, this is someone talking about it. Yeah, Danny, I think you might be a 4 too. But like I said, I don't know if it's like you're just a 4 or borderline. One boyfriend I had a good experience with. I don't know who you're referring to. There may have been a relationship that was... Okay, yeah, I wouldn't say that was a good relationship at all by any means. I would just say that he wasn't abusive. He wasn't abusive. I can say that. Yeah, Danny, even though Danny and I haven't talked a lot, he, like, knows me on a deeper level. He just wasn't that into me. Actually, I think it was the opposite. Probably we were both not into each other, probably. You know, it's like I more so just wanted the love, and I just found like an easy way to get that. You know, it wasn't like we actually liked who each other was. I think it was just like, for me, it was just like finding someone to love me. That relationship started like, actually that relationship started while I was still fat. So I was at a point in my life where I was reaching for literally anybody. You feel like I date nerds? Like good guys? No. Alright, you tell them. The rubber band relationship pattern places a romantic in the position of being reabandoned over and over again, but in a controlled way. If intimacy becomes too frightening, then the partner begins to look a little off, which justifies the fight and withdrawal into a familiar stance of separation. With distance, the partner is better. Do you notice how, like, a 4 is all about relationships? Because it's so true. My life is like, has been like 90% crazy relationship, you know? On the high side, 4s want the relationship to remain intense. They are ideally suited to seeing others through crisis and will not buckle under fierce emotionality or under someone else's grief. They understand the aesthetic of a relationship, the love of beauty, the innuendo, the setting, and presentation. They know that people change with time and can allow a relationship to develop through many stages. They can want to start all over again and are able to bury the negative past. On the low side, envious comparisons arise between the self and what other people seem to be getting from their relationships. Their sadness leads them to believe that other people's neglect has caused them to be sad. They will lie and wait to get back for have been hurt. This is interesting. Yes, very codependent, Alex. Very codependent. Very good codependent. This one, right? Okay, this is going to say an example of a couple relationship, 4s and 3, the tragic romantic and the performer. I actually really want to read this because I haven't read this book yet. And I've dated a 3 before, so I'm interested. Both types share an attachment to image, and so the couple will present well publicly. The 4 as a dramatic figure, the 3 as a successful figure. If the 3s relies heavily on a... Okay, again, I don't think you're going to get who this is because, like, they're not, like, they were such an unhealthy 3 that is not... You can't see this as much. No, there is good. This book is just not really doing a good job talking about the good things. Maybe it talks about it somewhere, but, like, I haven't been seeing any good things. There definitely are good things about each one. I can't believe you guys are actually listening to me talk. It feels so good. I thought you guys just only like to hear yourself talk, not me. This is making me feel, like, loved by you guys. If the 3 relies heavily on a conformist image, the 4 is likely to upset the image by publicly announcing a controversial or outrageous position, or by becoming darkly emotional in the face of the 3's needs for a smooth public facade. 3s are likely to respect the 4's unwillingness to be controlled by public opinion and will be... Okay, this doesn't help explain it because... This doesn't help show the relationship I'm talking about because I think, the relationship wasn't actually, like, real. Thank you. I mean, if you're just looking to, that's fine. A 3's preoccupation with worldly success can either cause the 4 partner to feel abandoned and this isn't good because this is like assuming that the partner is like does stuff. Elite nonconformity. I have a talent for escaping the ordinary. In a way, I've made it my life task. I've never had a boring job in my whole life, mostly because I will embellish them to the point where they aren't ordinary anymore. I would have a job selling books, for instance, blah, blah. This is just someone's thing. A kind of amorality can develop in a 4's self-image shift from being rejected outsider to being someone who stands aloof and slightly above the ordinary crowd. There's an attraction to breaking the social rules, which following a 4's adherence to elite standards can get played out as a kid glove criminality, like shoplifting only white Angora sweaters. 4s delight in getting away with it. They like the thrill of a secret mischief and playing at the edge of a scandal. There is an excitement in courting disaster, in being eccentric or difficult, and therefore getting special treatment. Being difficult also satisfies a kind of masochistic need to be revealed as that flawed and despicable child who is still unworthy of being loved. Their feelings of unworthiness are coupled with an angry wish to even the score with people who appear to be getting more out of life. The coupling of masochism and anger could be encapsulated in the image of society matron blah 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 blah. No, not a ghost relationship. Envy is fueled by the beliefs that others are enjoying an emotional satisfaction that is being denied to oneself. Unaware fours will try to ease feelings of deprivation by a change of scene, by adornment, or by surrounding themselves with lovely things. Fours also vie for the attention of a popular person with the hope that they will feel more worthy if they possess what appears to have been made other people happy. Blah, 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 blah. Attractive environments. Fours often have two jobs: my money job and my real job as an artist. They are attracted to environments that require body discipline as a way of conforming to special standards. Dancer, chanteuse, magazine model. They are atelier owners, interior decorators, antique collectors, and owner of excellent secondhand stores. They are metaphysicians and depth psychologists. They search for connection to higher planes of mind. They are grief counselors, feminists, animal rights activists. They are attracted to religion, ritual, and art. You were wrong. Unattractive environments. Unattractive environments include mundane jobs in ordinary settings. I work in an office, but that's not me. Close work with people who earn more and have more. Service jobs, anonymity, a job where special talents are not seen. I don't feel like this is me anymore. No, I'm not a nice girl that loves bad guys. I'm a nice girl that loves emotionally unavailable guys. Connor, I love this song. How fours pay attention. Fours rarely live in the present. Their focus of attention travels away, to the past, to the future, to the absent, to the hard to get. There's a background preoccupation with whatever seems to be missing. The absent friend at a dinner party, the missed connections and intimate talk. The preoccupation with absent things. This is so me. I want to improve on this. When fours are forced to focus on the actual events happening in present time, there's a feeling of being let down, of seeing the negatives in the situation, perhaps for the very first time. It can feel like a blow in the face because there are so many disappointments and they all come at once. It's as if the light goes out of a lover's face and all that is left is a set of mismatched features. Fours unwittingly engage their imagination in such a way that their missing positive become devastating desirables, and by using blah 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 blah. This is so fucking long. What? I want to hear the tea. They didn't say any fucking good things about myself. What the hell? Is there anything good about me in this book? The fuck? This is interesting because it tells you what to work on. I think Tofu's lurking. Where's the good things? Alright, it doesn't say, but I can tell you the good things about fours. Fours can get very deep and help and like be with other people's really strong emotions. So like other people may, if someone's like having a freaking panic attack or something, like other people may not be able to deal with that. I can deal with that. I can deal with that. I can be there for people. And yeah, what else is our fours good at? Fuck, I don't remember. Let me look. Stay with me. Huh? Okay, I think I remember reading this one online. Okay, healthy levels. So there's different levels. There's level 1 to level 9, which it goes from unhealthy, most unhealthy, health, like medium healthy, and very healthy. So at my best, I'm profoundly creative, expressing in personal and the universal possibly in a work of art, inspired, self-renewing, and regenerating, able to transform all experiences into something valuable, self-creative. Self-aware, introspective, on the search for self, aware of feelings and inner impulses, sensitive and intuitive to self and others, gentle, tactful, and compassionate. Highly personal, individualistic, true to self, self-revealing, emotionally honest, humane, ironic view of self and life, can be serious and funny, vulnerable, and emotionally strong. So those are good things. Hi, Rhino. Then, Rhino, you may be a 5 or a 9. You might be a 5 or a 9 then. Alright, do you want me to give you guys quick rundowns of the other types since I focused on my own so much? Which one was I reading from? This one? Alright, type 5. So type 5 is like the stereotypical like nerd. Okay, like stereotypical nerd who collects as much information as possible, very objective, not really emotionally in touch with themselves. When they get upset, they withdraw. I mean. Chief features, my dad's a 5. Chief features, stinginess, passion is avarice, I don't know what that means. Omniscience is their high mind, and virtue is non-attachment. Their ego is like a castle, a high, impenetrable structure with tiny windows at the top. The occupant rarely leaves its walls, watching who comes to the doors in secret while avoiding being seen. Observers are very private people. They like to live in secluded places away from emotional strain. They are often at home with the phone unplugged, and they watch the action from the edge of a crowd, making tentative efforts to join. You think your dad's a 5? Hello, Malcolm. Were they delicious? See, that's why I think... Yeah, I guessed he was a 5. I guessed he was a 5. Just based off, like, the very little information you've told me, he seems like a 5. I'm so greasy right now. I will tell you more. I want to marry either a 5 or a 9. They are so good for me. A 5 or a 9, so good for me. You can get them on Amazon, Malcolm. Really? Oh my god, we all love 5s? So you gotta tell us more about Bunny. Wait, you have a roomie? I just realized you said you were telling your roomie stuff. He hates everyone else. I love that. That's so great, right? They felt intruded upon as a child. The castle walls were breached and their privacy stolen. Their strategic defense is to withdraw, to minimize contact, to simplify their needs, to do whatever they can to protect their private space. 5 say that they invent elaborate ways to create safe distance because once someone gets too close, they have lost their primary defense. The outside world feels invasive and dangerous. Consequently, observers take what little comes their way rather than risk taking leave of all safe walls at home. They can be hermits leading a reclusive and usually mental life within the confines of a small house, venturing out only as far as the library or the store. They can also be quite public, but from a position of remote control, where frontline interactions are handled by others, who will probably make reports by phone. When 5s appear in public, they are likely to be hiding in a pose, which means that they have minimized their feelings while blending into a scene. They prefer not to get involved. Financial interactions feel dangerous, obligations are coercive, anger and competition are to be controlled, and emotional attachments are felt to be a drain. 5s can also feel coerced by people's positive expectations. Safe distance means not getting involved, and unless intimacy and affection are approached with guarantees of continued independence, 5s will find ways to hide or to isolate their intimate contact into one regularized sector in their total life. Who has a roomie? I thought you said you talked to your roomie. A 5 doesn't have to, like, not leave the house, actually. Hello, Eldred. Hola, reading. I am reading about Enneagrams, different types of personalities, and, like, psychology behind different types of people. They're particularly sensitive to interactions that make them visible to others. Self-promotion, competition, and demonstration of love or hate all make 5s feel as if they're playing into other people's hands. 5s remain aloof from interactions in which they could be judged, a self-protective habit that is often masked by feelings or superiority over those who crave recognition and success. They believe that desires and intense emotionality indicate a lack of control, and when feelings are painful, they should be let go. There's a sense of accomplishment in being able to so easily detach from the needs that dominate other people's lives. It is quite true that fives are independent people. They can live happily alone, have very modest needs, take great delight in their own fantasy life, and don't get sidetracked into spending time and energy on trivial concerns. Their independence, however, is based on their ability to detach attention from their emotional and instinctual life, which has to the expensive secondary effect of forcing them to live in their minds. Oh, you said Moomy. Do you love that he's a 5? What community members are 5s? Possibly Lil Dude. Who hurt 5s so bad? Well, it does say that stuff. I haven't been... This shit is like... There's like 40 pages on everybody. Archie's a 5? I don't know what the fuck Archangel is. We don't know him enough. I didn't put on deodorant, but I don't sweat anymore now that they moved my sweat glands. Hi, Eddie. That is so good for you, Tofu. They're strongly attracted to models and systems that explain universal principles of interaction, particularly human behavior. By mastering a system such as mathematics, psychoanalysis, or the Enneagram, they can form a mental concept of the way that interactions take place. They can locate themselves within the system in an emotionally detached way. Their interest is rarely attached to wealth or material things. Money is good only for the privacy it buys for their independence of having free time to study and pursue their other interests. 5s will not spend their limited energy in acquiring quantities of worldly things. If they inherit money, they will be likely to hoard it for the independence that it guarantees, but will continue to live in modest luxury. If they are born without money, they will not work for others in order to accumulate it. They will, however, put endless time and effort towards study and other mental pursuits. 5s are so based. Is Killdeer a 5? I think Killdeer may be a 1, but I'm honestly not sure. Which you think I would know. You think I would know what Killdeer is. I think Killdeer is 2. I think Killdeer's a 1. I see him get angry a lot. I think we're not rating. These are different personality types, and I'm like giving unethical types to everyone in the community. Some people that are 100. Some people are really easy to tell. Some people like you don't. It's really difficult. Comforting but squirrely. What do you mean squirrely? I feel like 5s are the opposite of squirrely. 5s are like super stable, grounded. Fives' habitual preoccupations include privacy, maintaining non-involvement, withdraw and tighten the belt at the first line of defense, fear point, afraid to feel, overvaluing of self-control, detaching attention from feelings, drama is for the lesser beings, delayed emotions, feelings withheld while others are present, emotions come later when safely alone. Compartmentalizing, commitments in life are kept separate from one another, one box per commitment, time limit for each box. Wanting predictability, wanting to know what will happen ahead of time. An interest in special knowledge and analytic systems that can explain the way people work. Want a map to explain emotions. Psychoanalysts and Enneagrams. I didn't know that one. That one doesn't really fit my dad. I don't know you powers. Look, if you guys, as probably 5, we fear interacting with people. If someone says hi to me in person, I assume it has to be a prank. I don't know what you are either, Metal. I don't know you guys enough. You guys have to come to stream every day and talk to me. Or join Discord and talk to me. Otherwise, how the hell will I know anything about you? I need to know, like, what you're scared of, what drives you, what motivates you, what you want in life. I know Tofu and her boyfriend are so simple. I love it. I love simple people. Family history. All right, did someone say they want to know what makes a 5 a 5? All right. There are 2 family patterns that commonly make children want to withdraw. The first is described by those who felt so utterly abandoned that they accepted their fate, but learned to detach their feelings in order to survive. The second, and the more commonly reported childhood, is one in which the family was so physically intrusive that the child closed down emotionally in order to get away. Also, these things sound really dramatic. Obviously, if everyone has a type, obviously not everyone had a fucking childhood where they were abandoned. It doesn't mean, like, abandoned. Like, for mine, it said, like, abandoned emotions, which, like, I was just, like, kind of, you know, like low-key neglected emotionally. It's not like I was fucking, like, left on the fucking streets, you know what I'm saying? No, there's no pictures. Emotional distance. Has the childhood trauma he didn't tell you about. Like, he doesn't tell you about it. He hits you all the time. Well, that's abandonment in a way. That's like abandonment of like safety, you know. You know, it's just like it's like in the they're saying it like in the most deeper meanings. It doesn't mean like it literally. Fives commonly report that they try to get full. Also, I'm trying to figure out what Carmela is. I've been trying for so hard to figure out what she is. And for so long. I cannot figure out what she is. I hope when we hang out I can figure it out. I think she might be a 6. Your dad does something. I don't know anything about my dad. I know nothing. I know nothing about my dad. The desire is to be forewarned about any unpredictable or potentially embarrassing encounters. Anything unexpected or any strong demand on the part of others is likely to panic a 5 into having to feel a situation where he or she does not wish to be. This is, I think Gizmo's a 5. I just get a 5 vibe. I just get a 5 vibe. I don't know her at all, but I get a vibe. Do you know her powers? Yeah. Sunny, luckily for me, I don't think my dad has a middle name, so it's like, that's one off the list. But yeah, same. I mean, I don't talk to him every day anymore, but when I was at home, you know, it's like, what's for dinner? Not even like, what did you do today? That's still too far. It's like, what's for dinner? Did you go to Costco yet? When do you think you're gonna get a job? You know, a retirement, like, you gotta start that early, otherwise you're not gonna have enough money when you retire. You know, like that kind of stuff. If your dad's a charming narcissist, he might be a 3. Oh, that's so nice of you, Sunny. Like, it's so, like, ingrained in our relationship at this point, it's kind of hard to break out. If there are any details I need to know, let me know those too. Oh, are you saying you think you're a 5? Your mom keeps telling you to get a job. You have a job. Oh, you're BSing? Okay. Oh, but Gino, did I say hello to you? I'm sorry. He's not really successful, though, and I don't... The person I was talking about, being a 3, is the least fucking successful person I've ever met. The 5s come alive when they are alone. They often need to get away from people in order to recharge their batteries and to let out the feelings they were suspended while they were in the presence of others. A 5's private time is filled and reverie and interesting things to think about. They love the company of their own minds, and unless privacy deepens into feelings of isolation, they are rarely depressed or bored because they have nothing to do. Although they can appear to be lonely and socially isolated from the point of view of the most extroverted types, 5s themselves prefer to be alone. They are, in fact, remarkably independent. They do not look to others for approval. They prefer to be economically self-sufficient. They insist upon being able to come and go as they please, and they want to remain free of any emotional drains of dependency relationships. Because 5s do not seek recognition, an entirely autonomous life can be built within the home, in which observers can live, blah, 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 blah. Intimate relationships. Fear of feelings. I need to let go. You're trying to get to know me? Success is subjective. Not to be confused. I mean, that's true. You need a job, elite. I get that. When I try to apply to, like, I swear to God, 100 jobs and no one wrote back to me. I think it's all about networking. It really is. As for clarifying, it's because I want to do things correctly. I hate when people tell me you should already know this. And they shouldn't say that to you. I think it's good to ask for clarification. A full-time job. Oh, I'm so glad, Gino. How fives pay attention. A five's isolation does not depend solely on withdrawal into privacy or even putting on emotional walls. The psychic isolation of the type can be seen as the habit of disengaging from feelings in order to observe. The habit of attention can become particularly obvious in stress, intimacy, or unpredictable situations that demand a spontaneous response. In extreme cases of detachment, a five can attempt to disappear by freezing attention at a spot located just outside the physical body. Networking and bullshitting your resume, 100%. I know, I'm sorry, Taco. I promise I'm looking at most of the messages. Yeah, exactly, Metal. Honestly, I don't really like this book. Fives are often scholars of obscure but important fields of study. The inner circle of the ones who knows. The psychologist of a psychologist. Good question, Taco. I love that you asked that. I don't think, well, okay, I mean, yeah, maybe you do that. I was gonna say I don't think you're five, but yeah, you totally might do that. I can't believe you only say like one sentence a day. You seem like you talk so much. Yeah, I love a five. I love a five. I love a five. Famous fives. Emily Dickinson. Jeremy Irons. The Buddha. The fucking Buddha. I'm sorry. Which fucking type is the best? Meryl Streep. Franz Kafka. What helps fives thrive? Noting the desire to withhold when others expect response. Giving up the control of withdrawal and strategic giving as manipulation. I'll come through when I want to, but not when you expect it. Noting when emotions are replaced by analysis or when mental constructs become substitutes for experience. Realizing that access to feelings does not equal always being hurt. Noting the desire to be recognized without exerting effort. Noting how easy it is to give up. I tried once and it didn't work. Working with the threes. 3 S's. Secrecy, superiority, and separateness. Learning to tolerate spontaneous happenings, to risk and reach out, and to activate private dreams. 5 is the Buddha. What am I? I looked, but wait, I don't think I looked at the famous people. I read mine and I didn't know who any of the people were. Let's see. Ralph Waldo Emerson, Mary Poppins, George Bernard Shaw, Charles Dickens, Jerry Falwell, and Martin Luther. I actually feel like a lot of leaders are probably ones. Yes, it's true, Taco. These are healthy ones, of course. Literally enlightened. I don't think Sunny's a neat. She has a job at a cafe. Yeah, there's famous ones for all of them. Elvis Presley, Elizabeth Taylor, Mary Magdalene, Jerry Lewis, and Dolly Parton. Yeah, and she was doing like college classes in high school. All right, 6s. My mother's a 6. I don't know who these fucking famous people are in mine. We should see what a 3 is, actually, because they probably have some cool people. 4s. Keats, Shelley, Alan Watts, Joni Mitchell, Orson Welles. Wait, Orson? No, that's not who I'm thinking of. Betty Davis, Joan Baez, and Marlon Brando. Who the fuck are any of those people? And then the 3s. Ronald Reagan, Walt Disney, Farrah Fawcett, and John F. Kennedy. Famous actor, The Godfather. Never seen it. I wonder if it says it on this online ones I was looking at. No. God, there's so many different. Oh, here, examples. All right, examples of 4. I'll just read the ones I know, because I already don't know most of them. Jackie Kennedy, Edgar Allan Poe, Virginia Woolf, Anne Frank? Anne Frank? No wonder I love Anne Frank so much. I relate to her so much. J.D. Salinger, Frida Kahlo. Oh my god, imagine one of them says Adolf Hitler or something. Can you imagine? Bob Dylan. Cher. Amy Winehouse, that makes sense. Angelina Jolie. Winona Ryder, really? Kate Winslet, Nicolas Cage, Johnny Depp. Yeah, Johnny Depp. Kate Von D. I haven't heard her name in a long time. Yeah, Skip Mustache's song. Are those yours for ones? Those are awesome ones. Are you kidding me? That's so cool. Yes, Gino, exactly. You know, Sunny. Yeah, wait. Yeah, Sunny, we think you're a 2. You thought you were a 2. Stop bragging, Tofu. Stop bragging. Put the Enneagram type 6. Cowardice, fear, doubt, faith, and courage. Alright, quick. I think Oliver is 9. 9 is one of the best ones, in my opinion. I love 9s. 6s lost faith in authorities when they were young. They remember being afraid of those who had power over them, of being unable to act on their own behalf. Those memories have carried over into adult life as suspiciousness of other people's motives. 6s try to ease these insecurities by either seeking or a strong protector. Honestly, I think we should just go by the website, because like we can't just read like 100 pages of all of them. And this one is so much easier. Actually, do I have my small book here? I don't know if I do. Let me see. I don't know where it is, but I have one book that's like, it's very small, and it just gives like very brief descriptions of each, like the main parts. Alright, let's go through quickly the other ones. Guys, I'm right here. Alright, 6. The Loyalist. Committed, security-oriented type, engaging, responsible, anxious, and suspicious. I have a hard time describing the 6. But basically, of all the personality types, 6s are the most loyal to their friends and the beliefs. Okay, Sunny, this is the one that I thought maybe you were. So this one may be you. Maybe. No, this is, oh my goodness, we need to talk about what my drink is every single day. This is ginger, lemon, green tea, honey, hibiscus. They will go down with the ship and hang on to relationships of all kinds far longer than most other types. They're loyal to ideas, systems, and beliefs, even to the belief that all ideas or authorities should be questioned or defied. This is 6. Okay, I understand, Taco. I get it. But also, again, there's like unhealthy versions and healthy versions. So like an unhealthy, but you know, I was also saying that I don't like unhealthy 3s like more than unhealthy other things. I think possibly, Sunny, it's just a vibe I got. I honestly, I don't know enough about you, I think. Being in the ghetto, eating you ate Kool-Aid? You ate it? Did you drink your chocolate cookies? Sorry, that wasn't nice. I'm just joking. They're so loyal to others because they do not want to be abandoned or left without support, their basic fear. It's a central issue for type 6, a failure of self-confidence. Sixes come to believe that they do not possess the internal resources to handle life's challenges and vagaries on alone, and so increasingly rely on structures, allies, beliefs, and supports outside of themselves for guidance to survive. If suitable structures do not exist, they will help create and maintain them. They think and worry a lot. They also tend to fear making important decisions, although at the same time they resist having anyone else make the decisions for them. They want to avoid being controlled, but are also afraid of taking responsibility in a way that might put them in the line of fire. They are always aware of their anxieties and are always looking for ways to construct social security, bulwark against them. If they feel that they have sufficient backup, they can move forward with some degree of confidence. But if that crumbles, they become anxious and self-doubting, reawakening their basic fear. I'm on my own. What do I do now? A good question for sixes might therefore be, when will I know that I have enough security? Or get right to the heart of what is security? Sixes attempt to build a network of trust over a background and of unsteadiness and fear. They often are filled with nameless anxiety and then try to find or create reasons why. Wanting to feel that there is something solid and clear-cut in their lives, they can become attached to explanations or positions that seem to explain their situation. They are all trying to sound the same. I feel like they all sound so different. Hi, Sancho. Also, another thing, another person who's a 5, another person who's such a 5 is Sharinya. She's like a perfect example of a 5 in our community. This is you? Because, like, I get a vibe. Although intelligent and accomplished... Oh, wait, no, this is someone talking. Until they can get in touch with their inner guidance, sixes are like ping pong balls that are constantly shuttling back and forth between whatever influence is hitting the hardest at any given moment. Because of this reactivity, no matter what we say about sixes, the opposite is also often true. They are both strong and weak, fearful and courageous, trusting and distrusting, defenders and provokers, sweet and sour, aggressive and passive, bullies and weaklings, on the defensive and on the offensive, thinkers and doers, group people and soloists. Okay, you can go on. Oh, they do say I can go on and on. The biggest problem for sixes is that they try to build safety in the environment without resolving their own emotional insecurities. When they learn to face their anxieties, however, sixes understand that although the world is always changing and is by nature uncertain, they can be serene and courageous in any circumstance, and they can attain the greatest gift of all, a sense of peace within themselves. Six is the ADHD. I don't know if it is. I think it's like general anxiety one. Sonny, you should read up on it more. Read up more on the 6. Okay, then you probably are, because when I read the 4, I was like, holy shit, I've never heard someone read my thoughts before. This is crazy. Hi, Athene. I was like, how the fuck does this person know me? Those were the feelings. Those were the, yeah, it could always be worse. I feel like 6 is not that bad to be. You can look it up online. You can read about it online, but you can probably get a book for like $10. So the one I think I would recommend is this one. I'll put the link. I read almost this whole book. I think it's pretty good. My God, they should be paying me. I thought I was a 7 when I just did that quiz and I actually like researched them so much. I've researched this shit so much at this point. I am not a 3. Alright, number 7. The enthusiast. Okay, so the number 7 is the kind of person that wants to do this, wants to do that, wants to do that, wants to do this. They're like, let's do this tomorrow, and then they totally forget about it because they have other plans. Spontaneous, versatile, acquisitive, and scattered. They'll also be really good at things. They'll be like, they will learn like a small talent. Like, okay, my aunt's a 7, for example. She can shuffle a deck of cards like no one's ever fucking seen. You know what I'm saying? I know it's like a small thing, but there's like a lot of small things that she's like so fucking good at. Hi, Kamotos. What are my thoughts on 5s? Are you actually talking about Enneagrams right now? How'd you know? Because we were just raving about 5s for like 20 minutes. 7s. I don't know if I know 7 here. Some people, like, they are always inspired, they do amazing stuff, but they can't stick to long term. Yeah, that's like a 7. Sevens are enthusiastic about almost everything that catches their attention. I have a lot of 7 in me. Like, my test showed a lot of 7s, which is why also I'm talking about the test that I paid money for, or I got that cost money. I had a lot of 7 in me, just so it makes sense that that other test told me I was a 7. It makes sense. The independence and autonomy, the number 5. Taco, be careful. Archer will come to your house. Oh, really? Yeah, we all love the 5. Although 7s are blah, 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 they are curious with optimism and a sense of adventure like kid in a candy store, who look at the world in wide-eyed, rapt anticipation of all good things they are about to experience. They are bold and vivacious, pursuing what they want in life with a cheerful determination. They have quality best described by the Yiddish word chutzpah. Although 7s are in the thinking center, this is not immediately apparent because they tend to be extremely practical and engaged in a multitude of projects at any time. Their thinking is anticipatory, they foresee events and generate ideas on the fly, favoring activities that stimulate their mind, which in turn generate more things to do and think about. 7s are not necessarily intellectuals or studious by any standard definition. Although they are often intelligent, can be widely read and highly verbal, their minds move rapidly from one idea to the next, making 7s gifted at brainstorming and synthesizing information. 7s are exhilarated by the rush of ideas and by the pleasure of being spontaneous, preferring broad overviews and the excitement of the initial stages and the creative process to probing a single topic in depth. Stepdad knocked on your door. That's scary. Do you not like your stepdad? 7s for me is like 7s can say rude things without realizing, and that like triggers me. Like, they'll say rude things and they won't even be aware that the effect on another person. 7s like that. First, this website gives like all the good things. For some reason, the books we were reading was not saying like any good things. So just so you know. They cope with a lot essential guidance by using trial and error method. They try everything to make sure they know what's best. On a very deep level, they do not feel they can find what they really want in life. They therefore tend to try everything and ultimately may even resort to anything as a substitute for what they're really looking for. We can see this in action even in the most trivial areas of their daily life. Unable to decide whether he wants vanilla or chocolate or strawberry ice cream, a 7 will want all 3 flavors, just to be sure he does not miss out on the right choice. Having 2 weeks for a vacation and a desire to visit Europe brings a similar quandary. Which countries and cities to visit, which sites to see? The 7's way of dealing with this is to cram as many different countries, cities, and attractions into his vacation as possible. That's so me. I have a lot. Dr. Z, you are a 3. You're a fucking 3. I know you're a 3. 7s frustrate you because you see the potential. I get kind of frustrated by 7s also, but I have a lot of 7 in me. Yeah, I have a lot of 7. They speed up the pursuit of whatever seems to offer freedom and satisfaction. They tend to make worse decisions as they're less able to be satisfied because everything is experienced indirectly through the dense filter of their fast-paced mental activity. The results that 7 end up anxious, frustrated, and enraged with fewer resources available to them physically, emotionally, or financially. They may end up ruining their health, their relationships, and their finances in search for happiness. On the positive side, however, they're extremely optimistic people, exuberant and upbeat. They are endowed with abundant vitality and a desire to fully participate in their lives each day. They are naturally cheerful and good-humored, not taking themselves too seriously or anything else for that matter. As we have seen, the basic desire of the 7s is to be satisfied, happy, and fulfilled, and when they are balanced within themselves. Their joy and enthusiasm for life naturally affects everyone around them. I felt like this said a lot of good things, so let me read you some of the bad things in the bad, unhealthy versions. That's why I piss you off. 7s stress themselves out. Yeah, I think 7s stress people out. And also, they will be... Okay, no. My first one is a 4. My second one is a 2. I have, like, almost full 2, and then a 7. Yeah, everyone has a second. Well, no, I don't know. You gotta take... No, not everyone. I mean, everyone has a second most one, but someone can be, like, mostly 1 and, like, not barely any of the others. Garlic, oh, nice. Stop being so extra. Alright, some unhealthy levels of 7. Desperate to quell their anxieties. So they have, like, a fear of not having enough of something. They can be impulsive and infantile, do not know when to stop. Addictions and excess take their toll, debauched, depraved, dissipates, escapist, offensive, and abusive. They will like flight the situations because they don't want to deal with things. You know, they'll run away. In flight from oneself, acting out impulses rather than dealing with anxiety or frustrations, go out of control into erratic mood swings and compulsive actions. Finally, their energy and health is completely spent, become claustrophobic and panic-stricken, often giving up on themselves in life. Deep depression, despair. Okay, that's like down. That's like unhealthy. What did you think I don't remember what I thought you were. Like, I was so uneducated about it back then. I knew so little. Sevens are the, so you know how I said like there's 9 types and there's 3 shame, 3 fear, and 3 anger. And for each one of those, there is the one who is external about it, internal, and then denier. 7 is the denier of fear. So they'll pretend everything's good, everything's okay, but it's not. You know, they deny that they're scared of anything, and they are, and that like will come out in bad ways. This shit is so complicated. Are you kidding me? I just picked up these 2 giant books and there's like 1,000 books. All right, 8s. The Challenger. I don't know if I know. I mean, my uncle's an 8, but I don't know if I know anyone in the community who's an 8. 8s are self-confident, strong, assertive, protective, resourceful, straight-talking, and decisive, but can also go egocentric, domineering. 8s feel like they must control their environment, especially people, sometimes becoming confrontational and intimidating. They can typically have problems with their tempers and with allowing themselves to be vulnerable. At their best, they're self-mastering, they use their strength to improve others' lives, become heroic, magnanimous, and inspiring. 8s enjoy taking on challenges themselves as well as giving others opportunity that challenge them to exceed themselves in some way. They're charismatic and have the physical and psychological capacities to persuade others to follow them in all kinds of endeavors, from starting a company to rebuilding a city to running a household to waging war to making peace. They have enormous willpower and vitality, and they feel most alive when they are exercising these capacities in the world. They use their abundant energy to affect changes in their environment, to leave their mark on it, but also to keep the environment, and especially other people, from hurting them and those they care about. They are very protective over people they love. 8s are like super like shut off and scared of betrayal from people, unless you're like family, a friend, or someone they really care about. They're so protective of them. Yeah, which number is little dude? He's a fruit cup. 8 sounds too normal to be on. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that too. Who's an 8? Your stepdad? No, an 8's usually a good leader. They don't want to be controlled by others or have other people have power over them, which is their basic fear. Whether the power is psychological, sexual, social, or financial. Much of their behavior is involved with... 8s are control freaks. Okay, wait. Okay, so... Alright, so this is... So tofu is a 1, which is internal anger. 8s are external anger. And 9, which I'll read next, is like, nope, I'm not angry, doesn't exist, isn't happening. 8s are the true rugged individualists. More than any other type, they stand alone. They want to be independent and resist being indebted to anyone. They often refuse to give in to social convention, and they can deny fear, shame, and concern about consequences of their action. Although they are usually aware of what people think of them, they do not let the opinions of others sway them. They go about their business with a steely determination that can be awe-inspiring, even intimidating for others, and they're usually very intimidating. Although to some extent, 8s fear physical harm, far more important is their fear of being disempowered or controlled in some way. They're extraordinarily tough and can absorb a great deal of physical punishment without complaint. A double-edged blessing, since they are often take their health and stamina for granted and overlook the health of well-being of others as well. Yet they are desperately afraid of being hurt emotionally. They will use their physical strengths to protect their feelings and keep others as a safe emotional distance. Beneath the tough facade is vulnerability, although it has been covered over a layer of emotional armor. That's a lot of songs. Anyone born in July? Good question. Drag racing? They're emotionally wealthy, however, and have resourceful blah, 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 blah. All right, 9s. Last one. All right. A 9, imagine a 9. Let's see, is there any 9s in the community? Do you know 3 shame, anger, denial as well? Too much asked. Do you know the 3 shame, anger, and denial as well as... Yes, I know all of the types. 3 is the denier of shame. Okay, let's go through it. 1, internal anger. 2, external shame. 3, denier of shame. 4, internal shame. 5, inward fear. 6, outward fear. 7, denier of fear. 8, outward anger. 9, denier of anger. I have to like think about that, but I think that's right. All right, and 9, in brief. They're accepting, trusting, and stable. They are usually creative, optimistic, and supportive, but also can be too willing to go along with others to keep the peace. They want everything to go smoothly and be without conflict, but they can also tend to be complacent and simplifying problems and minimizing anything upsetting. They typically have problems with inertia and stubbornness. At their best, they're indomitable and all-embracing. They are able to bring people together and heal conflicts. Okay, so I'm very close to a 9, and 9s are like, you have a lot of shame as well. You can still definitely be a lot of other things. Like 9 is like so chill, everything's totally okay, wants everyone to feel good. They're very like non-judgmental of people and very, very grounded. They're super grounded and like super can be there for you and create a very peaceful environment and like nice. Yeah, you're not a 9, but I think why it may have said that is because 9 is like they'll go along with things not to upset people. So that may have been what it was that swayed it. I should have read this stuff. In their direction of stress, they become anxious and worried at a 6. However, when moving in integration, they become self-developing, energetic, and blah. Noob Master, thanks for following. Welcome to the stream. Your friend is a 9. He's a dude. My friend's also a dude. They're called the peacemaker because no type is more devoted to the quest for internal and external peace for themselves and others. They are typically spiritual seekers who have a great yearning for connection with the cosmos. Thanks for following Game Over. Hi, welcome. They work to maintain their peace of mind just as they work to establish peace and harmony in their world. The issues encountered by the 9s are fundamental to all psychological and spiritual work. Being awake versus falling asleep, blah, blah, blah. For a type so oriented to the spiritual world, they are the center of the instinctive center and the type that is potentially most grounded in the physical world and in their bodies. The contradiction is resolved when we realize that the 9s are either in touch with their instinctive... Oh my god, I'm like not able to read anymore. They retreat into their minds and their emotional fantasies. Furthermore, when their instinctive energies are out of balance, they use these very energies against themselves, damming up their own power so that everything in their psyches becomes static and inert. When their energy is not used, it stagnates like a spring-fed lake that becomes so full that its own weight dams up the spring they feed. When 9s are in balance with their instinctive center and its energy, however, they are like a great river, carrying anything along with it effortlessly. We sometimes call them the crown of the Enneagram because it is at the top of the symbol because it seems to include the whole of it. 9s have the strengths of 8s, the sense of fun and adventure of 7s, the dutifulness of 6s, the intellectualness of 5s, the creativities of 4s, the attractiveness of 3s, the generosities of 2s, and the idealisms of 1s. However, they generally do not have a sense of really inhabiting themselves, a strong sense of their... So they will take on personality of all the people, of all the other types, but like don't really have their own identity. Hello, Wander Prisms. We're talking about Enneagrams. Hello, changed my name. Yeah, this is a lot. I'm wandering. I'm just gonna read like a few more sentences. They demonstrate the universal temptation to ignore the disturbing aspects of life and seek some degree of peace and comfort by numbing out. They respond to pain and suffering by attempting to live in a state of premature peacefulness. Whether it is in a stage of false spiritual attainment, blah, blah, blah. I'm not even hearing anything I read. To emphasize the pleasant in life is not a bad thing, of course. It is simply limited or limiting approach to life. They see the silver, if they can see the silver lining in it. I'm done reading. Okay, wait, no. I feel like I didn't finish it. Like, that's not nice. I finished all the other ones. Let me just fucking finish a little bit more. They demonstrate the tendency to run away from the paradoxes and tensions of life by attempting to transcend them or by seeking to find simple and painless solutions to their problems. Blah. They tend to focus on the bright side of life so that their peace of mind will not be shaken. But rather than deny the dark side of life, what nines must understand is that all of the perspectives presented by the other types are true too. They must resist the urge to escape into premature Buddhahood or the white light of the divine and away from the mundane world. They must remember that the only way out is through. Hello, Donnie. Welcome to the stream. Thank you, Mock. All right, guys, I'm going to make it so you guys can talk again for just a little bit before I leave. Final analysis of the nines is they're super chill. They're super grounded. They pretend like no issues are happening, though. And, like, if they get upset, they're not going to tell you. They're not going to talk about it. They're not going to confront you. You guys are being... I have to leave soon. I can't play Sims.
Yeah, I remember reading
now,
the wiki
I'm going to give you guys some time to just, like, let your voice out. Because I know you guys are probably dying to speak words.
I kind of like the silence.
It was kind of nice for a little bit, but then I'm going to have nothing to say, and then it's going to be really quiet, and then I'm going to feel awkward.
I hate that I have a friend who does that to me. This has been a really fun and nice stream, Mel. This was awesome. Mel, will you ever play League of Legends again? 2.
Probably. I know. Thank you guys for listening to me for so long. I can't believe you guys listened to me so much. That's so nice.
Taco Salad Wimp Vedic Astrology is also interesting.
I didn't even finish my breakfast, and I brought paper because I wanted to play. I wanted to make.
Arclight. It was a unique and thought-provoking stream.
What is that called?
Thoughts on penis music.
What is that called when you?
This was
origami.
And very informative.
I don't know if we'll do the Gypsy Rose today. Maybe.
Yeah.
Kirive, thanks for following. We won't watch if Tofu's not there.
We always enjoy your streams, at least I do.
You are never too dumb to contribute, Brogan.
Of course, sweetheart, you are honestly the only streamer I watch for hours. The world is healing.
That's so sweet. That's so sweet.
When do you think you will watch?
Whenever we have...
I hear a woman-esque voice.
If we don't
Thoughts
watch
on
it...
Penis Music Melissa Bug. 360 for the boys.
So it depends on
fart,
when my grandma and I finish movie night every night for the next few days. At the latest, I go home to my parents' house on Sunday, so Sunday night. Like, I'll have so much time. Probably. Sunday night, I'll have a lot of time. Monday night, I'll have a lot of time. Tuesday night, I'll have a lot of time. Yeah.
Melissa, what are the benefits of that drink? Glass 23.
A lot of benefits. Ginger is really good for your digestive system. Hibiscus has like
your parents on Sunday.
Vitamins in it or something.
29, it's back.
Hello, Mr. Bruno. Lemon is really
Yo.
good for you. I don't know. You look it up. Yeah, I'm going back to my parents' house. Well, on Saturday, I'm probably gonna go on a hike with Kaylee and then stay over at her house.
You were going to your parents on Sunday.
And then I'll go to my parents' house.
Dude, my name is Mr. Bruno, not Bruno.
Oh, excuse me. I apologize, Mr. Bruno.
Are you planning on going to TwitchCon?
No. Are you?
We could do 60 days and if Glass is there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all out on dirt biking this summer.
Thanks for following, Bruno.
And break your back.
I don't know what I'm doing this summer.
3 times. Oh, ad. Sarcasm. Penis music.
Damn, I'm jealous.
Opera.
So, I'm going to my parents, so I won't probably stream for a couple days. But I might do like one. But then I'm going to go get Carmela on the 13th. And I'm sure we'll make a lot of content. I'm sure for like a week there'll be a lot of content. Thank you, Veen. I got it from Kenya. I love that dress.
23. In August. Dr. Easy, that sounds like a lot of fun, sweetie.
And then probably go back to New Jersey for a couple days, and then
this the only
I think she said we were gonna plan it today.
Such a pretty dress.
But what I think will happen, I'll go to her house for like a night, and then we'll go to my parents' house for like a night, and then we'll go to my grandma's house for a few nights. That's what I'm thinking and hoping, because I think my grandma's house is like the best place for us to be in terms of like our own space, content making. Like my setup is really good. and just like I just
Aquavine
the
will
most
make you
comfortable,
scream.
I would say also.
Huh. Yeah, this is the best for you and Carm. I will.
I hope
How
she
is
has
your
so many.
laptop?
She says she has a few
review.
ideas, but like my laptop sucks for stream, but I hope she has like a ton of ideas for content because I feel like I can
Hi,
help her
Evan.
so much in making videos
I
and
think
stuff. Like
Melissa would make the
I can be
perfect
whatever
babysitter.
fucking actress she
Tofu
wants me to
Pixel.
be.
Hi, Pineapple. Are you kidding me? Lil Dude 29.
I
why do you keep
love
saying penis
I love
music?
making content, but I always lack
JK, my
direction.
bad.
So if she has ideas
I love the
and
song.
stuff to do and like
I
direction
love
for
Tofu
me,
Pixel.
I'm gonna be so good.
Mr. Buno
This song's
it.
so loud.
Cocktunes. Opera
Fuck,
wow,
I talked
have
so
not
much
seen
last
you
couple
in
of
years,
hours. I
sweetie.
feel like my voice
I
is
love
running
that
out.
we're both here with Lil Dude. You could be any actor.
Come to my stream
How
and
do I
you
song request?
probably you always
And
will be
art.
with Lil Dude
I love country.
and
Are you
Arch.
kidding me? Lil Dude is my friend. Wong Ditties.
Lil Dude told me that you
We love a
banned him for putting an emoji
360
in
NGL.
your stream.
What made you comfortable with vlogging? How to request song?
Vlogging? What made me
Huh.
comfortable with
Lil
vlogging?
Dude 29.
Because it was
Lil
like
Dude,
anonymous, and now it's not
Bean
anonymous,
doesn't
and now I'm
he
not
remember
comfortable
me?
doing it.
He deserved it. I keep getting up to get something, then doing something random for 30 minutes. LMFAO.
Sonny, I'm leaving
Hi,
soon.
Tonka.
Now's your time to get all your talking out.
How do I request ASNF?
Mr.
Damn,
Bruno,
no more
exclamation point
vlogs.
SR.
Song.
That's not true.
He usually
I still
deserves
have another
art.
vlog I need to upload.
Schlong
Two,
numbers.
actually, that
Oh,
for
hi,
to
Bean,
be
you remember
edited.
me now, Death. Mel is a baddie.
Thank you.
Mr. Buno do SR. I got banned from a stream one time for telling the streamer I had a crush on her.
You don't want to be part of that
Taco
stream
salad
anyway.
win,
Why would
I
you want to be a part of
never
that
forget
stream?
taco salad.
That's fucking
Ick, what else
not
to talk
fun.
about, mama? Fuck me hard, daddy. And that dance from your Insta, we still waiting on that.
yeah. There's a
Arclight,
few more
stop it.
dance things.
Melissa edits damn, that is just overpowered.
No, that
Don't
the
flex
glass
on
edits.
streamers. I've been banned from a streamer for 3
Fuck,
years
Tyra
now.
said that we could call
The
today,
only
but I
girl
just
you
saw it
need in your
now.
life is Melissa.
Aww. Okay, give us a tea,
I
Sonny.
got
Give us a
banned by
tea.
Nadia for saying she has a piss kink. I am
Nadia.
banned from one stream. You should play a game.
I'm
And I
probably
didn't
banned
even
from
know.
many streams. I don't want to know
I
which
edit
ones.
all of Mel S videos, but Mel likes to hide it. And
I
make
know who it
people think
is.
she edits them. You know who it is. Sunny is.
I can guess.
Afar. We'll never get the Tyra stream, lol.
I actually don't even know.
360
I can guess.
dough.
I'm guessing.
Blast by.
You really think?
I
I
am
don't.
banned from no one. I am probably
Yeah, right,
the
lil
most banned
dude.
person on Twitch.
No
All we
way.
need is Melissa
Archangel
Buzzwell.
probably is.
I was
Archangel
banned
is
because
probably
I
the most
wouldn't see
banned.
Bad mustache spider from my stream. Sunny ISA hater, no cap. LOL. Vedic astrology sounds like something a chick would be into that would smell like moss, but could make you bust 6 times sitting still.
I'm
Damn
honestly
mean
trying to
soul.
figure out who it is.
I understand why the book came out. Please don't make me watch The Notebook. Yep.
No, Mustache
kidding,
just
Sunny
never
as a
left
hater.
the stream, and I
My
really
mama was just
appreciate that
asking me
about him.
ABT
But I will
bunny,
say, he
and I
disappears
was
like
telling
every
her to
hour for like
TABT him, that's
50
all.
minutes, and that's
You should ban
annoying.
Mustache
But
Spider.
it makes up for it with
There
not
actually is
disappearing
cap.
for good
I never
for
get banned,
years.
just a lot of gift subs. You
I
should
finished
ban
my
Mustache
food. It was
Spider.
so good. My
Lassie
food was so
23 hush
good.
baby.
Come on, we like Mustache.
UCK Mustache. He's gooning, I think.
I love someone that's been here around for years. You know, that
You
means a
should
lot.
ban Mustache Spider. Mustache is cool.
This is so bad. I was supposed to drink
You
this
should
whole
just
thing
not
today. I
ban
gotta get to
anyone
work.
and show off that dress. Oh, you were going to your parents on Sunday. Wooder. Arclight, you ruined your reputation on this platform, you dumb asshole.
The green tea has
Wait, is
overbrewed.
there mustache lore? I don't know. Melissa and Bean are exchanging tea puzzles.
No,
I
Sunny
know.
just wanted a little drama
This
with a
has been
little boy,
really
and like I
fun
just want to
and
know
nice stream, Mel.
updated.
This was awesome. Too much yapping, not enough drinking.
I know.
Gigadik gigak e.g. Oh, I've been married.
He gets
a
on my
long
nerves,
time
too.
Ago. Whitta come from which Ida go? Where did you come from, Jigajidio? Mustache gets on my nerves. He just can't be quiet
gonna have to
or
pee.
let anything go. Lord have mercy. Mustache is nice. It's just funny how they're borderline deaf. Opera-Veen, we don't shit about Mustard Fighter. You look really lovely today, BTW
Thank
Mel.
you.
We should do crossword tonight.
Okay, I'm
Everyone
down.
gets on everyone else's
I'm down
nerves.
for a crossword
Mel, you
tonight
just peed earlier.
in the Discord.
Miss Anita banned
I didn't
me.
even pee during stream.
I
What are you
finally
talking about?
understand what
Okay,
crazy
that's what I
sounds
was
like.
thinking, Aveen.
Rip. Hands on your
But
knees.
actually, it was like the third person I thought
Jigga-jigga.
of because I honestly forgot about
Mustache
him.
is not fucking nice. Yay, crossword.
He's nice for the most
J.
part. I think he's a
Carl Franze
like
MDR.
I've actually confided in Mustache
Me too.
a few times like over the past couple years, and I think he's one of those people where he's like
Shoals
really
was so
fucking annoying,
confused.
but like deep down
I
like
thought
he's
you did it.
trustworthy. He's
You
trustworthy,
should ban
and I think
Mustache
he's loyal,
Spider.
and I think he's a good
Are we
person.
talking doing crossword? Crossword, please.
I don't have time to do a crossword
has
right now,
never
but we
been
can do a
nice to me.
crossword tonight if you're up.
SCK Queltu
Yeah, but like
on
deep down, like
ICI
if you
Carl
fell
Franze.
and were bleeding everywhere and were
really
dying, he
supportive
would help you.
actually
He would
when I
give
go
you a
through shit.
band-aid.
Mustache
Yeah,
is
yeah.
manipulative. Do you see the way he be talking to me? He's edgy.
Yeah, he's
Mustache
edgy.
is
He's
really nice in my
edgy.
server.
He likes to be a troll. He's like a
TMI, I had
troll, but
medical
deep down he's a
emergency,
good he's
and
a
he
good
followed up a
person.
lot. Exactly, Tofu.
Yeah, I'm sure he did. He's
Yeah,
he's
I
he's
mean,
really
are we texting
he's a
answers
good
or Are
person.
we using VC?
I think.
Mustache is really nice in my server.
You know, if you talk, maybe
know
we'll
he would
talk.
watch and laugh Melissa. Mel acting like
No, he
sharing tea
wouldn't.
over twerk is cute. Yeah, I know he is a good person.
Excuse me, Power.
Many people are
Who-
good
who-
person without all the
Yeah,
bits.
who else? Who else is
IDTF,
like
that bitch is a
doesn't
villain.
seem like a nice person, but is
Mustache
a
would
nice
give you a
person
Band-Aid
deep
if
down?
you lost a limb. Yeah, underneath the venom, he's probably a good dude. I have to tell
Do
him
you know him,
everyone is
Gino?
talking about him.
Avi,
off
no,
funny.
you seem like a good
There
person from the
SA a lot of
outside too.
grown-ups in this
Yeah,
chat room. It's making me
Killdeer's
nervous.
like that kind of,
Hands on your knees.
but he's not like
Killdeer.
hardcore,
Me.
like seem bad or
Killdeer is
anything.
mean to me all the time.
Burnout.
Tofu. Lil Dude
Tofu, you
29,
only
LMFO.
you seem like a good person on every
I
other
love Killdeer.
platform
Katie seems nice.
except for this
I would say
community.
I'm not a
This
good
community
person.
is the only
And
place
art.
where you talk
Nah, I
non-stop
can empathize,
shit.
Though. Tedious. Katie is
Everywhere
the kind
else
of person
is
that would get me
butterflies
canceled.
and sunshine and
Tofu
hearts.
seems like a good
And there's
person.
sometimes like little dark
No
art. Look at this
KD
little
is just
quirky
a
side of
person
me.
that's
I'm a
fine.
little dark
LOL
sometimes,
Power
guys.
just wants
In
a
Melissa, I want to kill myself.
360. Yeah. Maybe Killdeer is only mean to me, so I guess he doesn't count.
No,
Do you know
Killdeer
about
can be
burnout?
mean to a lot of people.
Dude, I remember our Trisha Paytas
Arch,
times.
did you think that was funny?
Not true, you just don't pay attention to me.
Yeah, guys.
I miss those
Years
days
ago,
sometimes. KD is
Did
the
you
closest
buy
to
Aveen
normal
or
in
did
this
Tofu? Or did you
community.
guys split it? We
Do you know
bought.
about burnout?
I didn't.
Glassy
But I took
23,
I
you
took
just
some
need
of the
to make an
earnings, you
example out
know.
of someone,
Sure,
and
Wazelat,
then they will
thank
respect
you.
you.
We got the
I'm very
Trisha
open
Paytas
about wanting to pay
OnlyFans,
MS,
and we
except
shared
where
it
would get
in
me banned.
this Discord video
Tofu
call.
got off Insta, so now I have to connect through Mal Salsa streams. Like in Discord, I can't say it. Tofu hates the fuck out of us, I'm crying. And twerk. Derailed train of thought, LOL-ic. Yay Sirways and hi. Burnout was my old name change
I remember.
while listening to Spanish Christmas music.
Wait, didn't
Burnout
little?
was
No,
my
this
old
this was
name
Arch.
change.
Guys, do you remember?
Watching Trisha OnlyFans.
Do you guys remember? Oh my
Feliz
God! Do you guys
Navidad.
remember?
It was
Do you guys
awesome.
remember when
Diwali
Archangel disappeared for like 8 months, right? And like all the time we'd be like, I miss Archangel. When is Archangel gonna go back?
OMG.
And there was a
guys
guy
remember?
named Liquid Steel
Oh,
in the
yes.
chat who had been like chatting
Yes.
on and off
You
for like a
enjoy
couple
eating
months.
tacos while
And one day,
watching
I don't know how we
anime
found out.
between
One day we
friends.
found out that Liquid Steel was
Yeah.
Archangel.
Oh, never mind.
That was fucking
Was
crazy.
it Arch?
Yeah, it was Arch.
We had to go searching for Archangel. I infiltrated someone else's chat just to find him. This is
No,
before
he's
me.
disappeared many times,
He
Sonny.
disappeared just when
He's
I
and
joined,
then
I
he would say
think.
that like his father locked him in a coal
OMG.
mine and he was never gonna leave again, and then he would
remember.
leave again. And there was this
Oh, no,
whole
they
time.
remember.
You should
What
have
a
been there, Sonny,
phenomenal time.
during the election
when
or
was this?
something,
He is going to leave again.
where he went
The
bat
time of
shit
Bareface.
crazy
He
in
disappeared
Discord.
because
We had to
people were
ban
voting
him,
for Joe
and then he
Biden.
was gone forever.
That S crazy. Randomly
That
encountering
that
Arch
was
in the
so
wild is
bad.
so
He would
fun.
not stop spamming
Bro
like
was
really
waiting
like
on the
angry,
360.
really angry.
Oh, I
Were you there for
remember
that
that.
class?
Which election?
I don't
LOL.
remember.
Oh, the first
I don't think you were
Trumper.
there, Glass. I think because that was
lost
like when
his mind.
Elu was there, and he's
Yeah,
like
that
from
shit.
like 5 years ago.
That S probably want to
Maybe you were there. I don't
Does
know.
Polly want to crack
I don't
her?
think you. Maybe you were
I
there.
had to tell him Melissa would eat a banana.
Oh my
just to
God!
get
Yeah,
him to
remember I
come
made the
back.
video?
The most recent election.
That was
That was
a
before
long
class.
time ago.
Oh, okay, election then. That must be even right before me.
And then every time he
This
said he was
community
never
was
gonna leave
very
again,
different
he
before
kept
class.
leaving. But he's
That
been
was when I
consistent
first
for a while.
came
He
to
hasn't
community.
left in a while. Yeah, that was pre-Glass era, or pre-Kenya era. That you can describe it either
I
way.
have changed my ways. I have been doing a lot of yoga and meditation. It's all gonna kick off the next election. Oh, maybe you guys are talking about before me, but I was
Yeah,
there when
I
he
think
was
we are.
scamming about women and we banned him. Nobody remembers them little dude was crazy. I'm actually crying. Did
Okay, I have
everything
to go,
just become
guys.
normal when Glass
You keep
came?
talking while.
And then
No,
he
I
went.
became mentally healthy
mean,
after the first Kenya trip.
COVID was wild.
Or like I became
Art
like
is an
there
internet
was like
nomad.
hope in my
Why the burner
life.
account? Arclight, that is very cool.
Anyone
Opera
have
did
someone to
Bareface keep stalking
raid?
you. He kept
Oh my
making
god, I
fake
forgot
accounts in my
about
stream for like 2 whole
Bareface.
years. Tofu Pixel, yes. How did Glass become a mod? Gno52, yes. He can't go back to jail, or else the judge gonna hit him with book. He messaged IRL people I know. I remember showing up right
That's
when you were
fucking
talking
scary.
about your first Kenya trip after you came
Vegan
back.
lasagna.
Wow. Mel, don't say it was Kenya, it was me and Sharinia that made 2022 the best. Operavine, what happened?
Okay, vegan lasagna looks nice.
360 for powers.
I'm following
never managed to
someone
find me,
named
thank
Vegan Lasagna.
Raid Queen Manda. Bareface is a nutcase.
Is
Warder
Wardeer here?
live.
Wardeer's live?
Tofu Pixel, I found
I don't
you.
see him.
eBay been
Oh, he
waiting
is. Let's raid Wardeer.
for so long. Please not Wardeer OMG. Vegan lasagna.
Come on, we love Wardeer.
Hands on your knees. Let S raid CYX.
She
If
does
you
an
want a
entire.
weird
I'll
raid,
look them
Arcane
up.
Ryan does an entire show when he gets raided. Electric
Let me look
Cow
him
is
up.
live.
Electric
Operavine
Cow
is
is live?
sticking my ass out the window. Tofu Pixel Mustache wants him back.
I don't follow
Okay,
them.
love you, gonna run. Thanks, y'all.
Chat. Are they playing a video
LOL.
game? Chat
Oh,
guess game.
LAR
This person looks
GG.
interesting. Let's raid
Sunny
this
Eyes, I
person.
hate her,
I wish you could
LMAO.
just change the raid
Tofu
without
Pixel
canceling
Dog
it.
Glassy 23 Mustache Spider moment.
Let's try this
Raid
person
Queen
that.
Manda Dog Trust.
Let's
Thank God not
Queen Man.
Warrior.
I'll check them and maybe follow them for later.
Arcane Ryan. Bye, I love you. This is
I
gonna
love you
be
guys
crazy.
too. Join
Ooh,
the
I wanna play a guessing
Discord.
game.
Ooh,
Why
this
do
person looks
PPL hate
cool.
Warrior? Are you racist?
No, it's just because
I'm
we
Warren.
raid him all the time. That's why.
Lauren. Let's see what Enneagram
Like
this
I would
person
rate
is.
him like half the time.
Okay, by Melly by chat.
Join the Discord. Movie
LTR
night
hottie.
tonight always.
Let's go. In dancing,
Talk to you
are
there.
dancing?
Probably stream tomorrow.
By Mel. Mel, we love you unconditionally. Cough, cough. Let us listen to the song. Tofu Pixel and Black Queen.
This is a
I'm
great
just
song to
tired
end
of
the stream too.
I'm sorry. Wait, the song. Bye, computer friends. Thanks for the stream, Mel.
Okay, we're going
Sour
now. Goodbye,
please.
guys.
Gypsy Kings. You've been looking for this song for years by Mel. Great stream.